Sure.
And we are.
Are you sure?
Live.
I mean, it's all together.
Who are those people? This is today.
Oh, you want me to do the intro now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another Off the Grid podcast, episode 444. We got Reese at the bottom, Left for Junkie on the top right, Taco Bell top left. We're going to talk about a lot of things today. We got it's Reese apparently accidentally fell off his skateboard. He is in pain. He is suffering. He is wrapped around in a blanket and he is hurt. Left for Junkie is growing a soul patch. He's growing it out. It's coming out and it looks great. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Doc. He combed it over the other way for today. We're going to talk about a lot of things and the intro is done.
I would like to first say, though, Doc and his soul pat. I mean, Doc and his soul.
I just told you, bro. Wait, hang on.
Come over.
I wanted to do an ad before the intro to spend. Yo. All right, so for
Don't
audio
tell me I just
listener-
did all that for nothing, bro.
What? No. All right, so for like the audio listeners, we are streaming on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/off_the grid. That is twitch.tv/OFF_THEGRID. And this stream is brought to you by Parsec. If you don't want to play games that doesn't have any online features like Cuphead or Battletoads that just came out, you can use Parsec to play with anyone around the world. Parsec helps connect people, especially in these trying times.
Oh. And you can also play for PS4 Remote Play through Parsec.
Through Parsec. That's a very complicated. It requires a lot, and it will probably kill your PlayStation in the process.
But it's doable.
It was an experimental phase. It was an experiment that we conducted.
You can do a lot with Parsec, so yeah.
Just don't use Doc's PlayStation 4 though. Use someone else's.
Yeah, so download Parsec today. It's free. They do have a subscription based where you can have better quality for your Parsec and all of that. I haven't tried it. None of us have tried it. We're actually using the free version, but yeah, that's Parsec. All right, so let's start off with what Reese D has to say. This man broke his hand. As y'all can see in the live stream, this man has a bandage around his hand. He did tell us that he did fall off his skateboard. So how did this happen, and how did it feel like?
All right. So, what was this, last week, bro? Was it Monday? I was like, bro, I'm about to find me a skateboard. I was looking for a boosted board. Boosted board don't make any boosted boards anymore because due to COVID. So, no telling if they're going to be back after this whole thing. Who knows? So, I was looking for alternatives, which are electric skateboards. They're pretty expensive. I was like, nope. Looking for a cruiser board. Those are also expensive. I'm not paying $200 or $100 for a skateboard. So I was like, let me buy a regular 8.0, that's the size, skateboard, okay? And then just change the wheels to like cruiser wheels, some big 6mm wheels, 60mm wheels. And so I did that. So Thursday, everything came in. I had
and he was
just
pumped.
got back. I just got back.
He
from
even
class.
said Discord. He was pumped.
I was pumped. Just got back from class with the wheels on the board. You know, yeah. I'll show the pictures in the who was watching the video version of this. You'll see the pictures. But yeah. So later that evening, it was around 4 o'clock. Me and Katie were about to go pick up some Taco Bell. I was like, let me go test out this board real quick. So we were on our way to walking to the car, but I had the board with me. Put the board down, started riding. I was like, oh, snap. This feels good. I had to loosen the trucks a little bit. So then I started to go back the other way. Your boy, I gave it 2 big pushes. Whoosh, whoosh. I was like, oh. So imagine a freeze frame now. So your boy's kind of like in a freeze frame in a process of moving forward with the board going the opposite way. So your boy hit a strong Superman, in the wrong direction of the board. There also was like a little sound went skirt. So like the wheel got caught on a rock, bro.
Yo, we didn't
These
know it was
rocks
that
out
rock.
here, these rocks out here are dangerous when it comes to skateboarding. I don't know what it is with these rocks, bro, but they have the power and the ability to stop all momentum. And your boy was in the air for about 3 seconds, bro. And I had a strong smack on my chin. Hands were scraped all my left side, my knee, but somehow my right foot, right, like where the Achilles is, like next to it, the bone, like that bone, got scraped. And I was on the ground for a good 2 seconds, and I was like, making sure no one saw it, but luckily no one saw it. But your boy.
Wait, was Katie there with you?
Katie was there. Yeah, she saw it.
Did she laugh or did she come out?
She did laugh. She was like, "You okay?"
Dang, that's great.
But
so you're telling me that you finally got your skateboard after a long hiatus. The last time I want to say this man rode a skateboard was when he was trying to do tutorial videos on YouTube.
No. I still been on a skateboard when I was at the house with Edison. I was still riding skate. I was riding his skateboards because he had like 2, so I was using one of his. But I finally got my own because my other one that I had, I brought back. The bearings are all beat up. I could have just changed the bearings, but also I just wanted a new skateboard in general. That thing's old and it's tiny.
Right. So again, like what you're telling me is that you finally get your board, and you ride on it for. How long did you ride on this board before the accident?
Seconds, it was 45 seconds.
This man rode on a board for the first 45 seconds, and he already has a casualty.
In the parking lot. It wasn't even like on the street, bro. I was like, oh my God.
What I was imagining was like you was like skateboarding to school, right? And like maybe a car or like maybe like someone like accidentally like stood their foot for your skateboard or something, something dramatic happened. Not I was in the parking lot and then I just busted it, bro.
It was in the park, bro. Literally on the way because I rode the class after that. And I was like, bro, this is nothing. But it just, I don't know why. There was like a lot of sticks and stuff out there. I should have just been more careful, I should have known better. But your boys wanted to ride, and then that one rock. Wherever that rock may be now, ended my whole career. So, like, at the time, like, when I failed,
the rock's still probably there.
Nothing was, like, hurting.
If you smell! I'm just kidding.
Nothing was, like, hurting until, like, days later. So, like, I found out, like, I sprained my wrist when I was in class because I was sitting there, and I started to, like, move my wrist left and right, and I was like, oh, snap, son. So I had to hold my wrist all of class.
I came in the stream when he's streaming off grid on Overwatch, and this man said, "My wrist! I can't. This isn't good for my wrist." I'm just trying to shoot somebody with my career.
And then, like, when I woke up the next day, my whole left side was just like, I feel like I was in the gym, bro, the day before or something. I'm like, what is going on? So I'm still sore. This hand was technically like split open, so that looks a little bit better, but it was like open. I don't even know how. This hand just had a whole bunch of like, like when you fall on the ground, you have like those little pebbles, like imprints on your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It had like all that. That's kind of a little bit better, but you can still see a few. My knee got scraped. That's doing a little bit better too. And then like the whole side of my calf has like, it looked like someone like stabbed me with like toothpicks, bro. It has, it's so bad, bro. I got beasted by this rock.
Man, that one rock and his dwarves helping him out, Oh, minions, toothpicks got Reese D in such a bind on the ground.
That was the first time I fell in a long time, bro. It's been a long time.
It hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that one. The last time I fell on off a skateboard actually was I was going downhill because back home where we were, it's all mountains and stuff. And I decided to ride my board by the sidewalk. And it was like, it's literally a downhill, like downhill. And I wanted to like to like ride my skateboard because we were about like classes were over, and I didn't have a car back then. I was like, what was that? I was like a freshman or something like that, and I was going down this hill, and I just realized that my speed was picking up. Like wind started like hitting my face faster, and I'm like, oh yeah, this feels nice. And then like how you just go down the hill, and then all of a sudden your board starts wiggling, bro. That's what happened. My board.
You had the wobbles.
Yeah, I got wobbles on, and like my board started wiggling, and I'm like, oh crap, how do I make this stable? So I was trying to make it stable, and just like Reese, in the sidewalk, it ended. So now I'm in like it's not cement. What's it called? Asphalt. Yeah. And the asphalt there had like little like kind of like little small little rocks too that the skateboard can't maneuver around. So as soon as I got off the sidewalk and I was trying to like maneuver my way, because there's like another sidewalk to the left, so I was on the right side, and I tried to maneuver my way to the left side. So I hit the asphalt, and my board just stopped. Right, it just went to a full halt. And my shoes, bro, it just slid off of the skateboard. So I just went, and then I started rolling down the freaking hill, and my entire body was grazed. Like it was just gone. I'm lucky that all right, so this is a PG stream right here, but I'm lucky that my nipples didn't get like straight with it. Like it was like below my chest, really down to my thighs, and like it was a huge scratch. It's like someone grabbed like a knife and just like imagine like slicing your skin open, right? So that's how it was, and I'm like, oh, all right, I'm good. I can still breathe. Like nothing's broken. And whenever I first hit the ground, I slid and I rolled. I'm pretty sure like for a good like mile or two, and I stand up and I'm like, all right, I'm good, right? So I grab my board. My friends back like that I left back was laughing at me, and I'm like, I was laughing too, because I'm like, like it was at that like I felt that adrenaline rush, so like you don't really feel the pain yet. So my body started to like calm down, and I started walking upwards so I can like regroup with my friends and all that. And they're like, "Yeah, you almost made it." I'm like, "Yeah, it's just the asphalt or whatever."
Just asphalt.
And then like we started walking down, and my shirt at the time touched my skin, and it burned so much. I'm like, oh, and it was so much pain, and it like how your shirt like sticks in your wound, like it burned, and I looked at it, I'm like, what the freak? And whenever I pulled it up, there was like blood everywhere in my body, and I'm like, oh my god. I thought I was gonna die.
I could imagine his ult was the same one that was at Universal when that water hit his armpit, and he's going,
You don't understand, like. All right, so like I want to talk about that in a minute, but I want to say like I just want to bring up for us, especially for gamers, for like content creators that just sits around all day and plays video games. Like the one thing that you don't want to injure are your hands, because like especially with with mouse and keyboard, you'll need both of them to function. This man. I want to say like you're lucky enough that you can actually move your hands, but then again, you were in the parking lot.
If Reese didn't, we'd have to scrounge up the money to buy him one of them handicap controllers. When you control with the feet.
The $8 we got.
Yeah, we got to put that towards the feet.
This man might have to buy a Steam controller just so he can maneuver his PC. But that's like I can't imagine like losing one of my hands. I'd probably. It's like going blind or going deaf. Really, it's how I would feel like as a gamer myself.
Honestly, I got like a really bad elbow where you can literally hear it pop back.
I'm pretty sure we talked about this.
Well,
some
I'm just
point
saying.
in time.
There's a point. There's a point to this. I could try to go get surgery for it or whatever. Or like literally just the slightest movement like that just popped in and out right then. But if I go get surgery for it, like I probably could go see about getting surgery to get it fixed. But I've always had it for my whole life, so I'm okay with it. I guess I'm used to it. But like, if I go do that, I literally couldn't play anything. I had to be playing like Sim Cities or something like that's all I can play.
You just have to Ortiz it and just like use a controller.
How?
It's gonna be in a sling. It's gonna be like this. Somebody.
But that's crazy. But anyways, is there something that you want to talk about, Junkie? Since we're all like talking about what happened to us.
Wait, I might have something, but I want to hear about your story first.
All right.
You built it up, so I want to hear about it.
So this morning I got up really early. I woke up early, and I wanted to go somewhere to, get some food or whatever. I didn't get to do that because so I was driving, and in our neighborhood, like if you go out of the neighborhood that I'm at, there's like trees all over, right? It's like a movie. It's like when you watch a horror movie, you know what I mean? Like whenever they always drive and there's like always trees around, like no houses in sight. Mm-hmm. So I was driving there because I always love driving there because it's just so peaceful or whatever. So I always take that route, even if it's like the
always
route.
Them horror movie scenes are always so peaceful.
Yeah,
he's like, what you see from horror movies, so peaceful.
It's just so peaceful whenever you're driving there. But like what happened to me this morning, it honestly looked like I was about to enter a horror scene. So I was driving and I was listening to a podcast by Achievement Hunter, and I was just like, chilling. I'm like, all right, so I'm about to head to town, and I'm thinking, well, what food should I get? And as I'm thinking that, there was this raccoon. Who's that? Who's that? Who's playing that? So anyways, there's this raccoon that showed up out of nowhere, and I ran over it, right? So I ran over this raccoon. I hear this raccoon just go, "Ah!" And then just like,
I got
just like Mortal Kombat type, like gooiness, right? It sounded like
they got hands, bro. You ran over. That's crazy.
This man showed up out of nowhere. It's just a straight line, and I panicked obviously, and I didn't realize that I was speeding up, and there was a cop right there, just like waiting. So then, cop like.
Wait, so you're telling me you panicked because you hit a raccoon and you speed up? Wait, are you sure you didn't hit a person? Are you sure
I committed murder, bro? I gotta go.
I didn't. Like,
really
I didn't
hit a
speed
person.
up.
That's what it was, man. He's like, oh, I hit a person. I gotta go.
I didn't speed up or anything. It was bright, so I knew it was a raccoon. And the thing is, like, as I'm like driving, I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that I was already speeding up. But I know this raccoon, got squished because I heard it, right? And then I didn't know that I was already going like 15 above the speed limit. Cop tries to follow me, and then turns on a siren or whatever, like boop boop boop. And I'm like, well, crap. So this is my morning, right? I pull over, and he's like, so I saw you ran over that raccoon back there. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't see it. It just like came out of nowhere. And then he was looking back, and he's like, man, the raccoon's still alive. I'm like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah. Do you want to finish the job or something? I'm like, wait, what? and I was like, wait, what? That? Yeah, he said that. And I'm like, yeah, like I don't want it to suffer or anything. All right. And he was like, okay. So he goes like, all right, I want you to go back there and run it over one more time. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, what is wrong? What?
He did not say that.
Yeah, he did. So
he was like,
so
and then he told you to run over.
He said
you need to run.
And
over
then this man
raccoon,
goes, you were going 15 over, and I get that. Like, have you had any roadkills before? And I'm like, no. This is actually at least my like first one, or maybe I did something before, but I forgot. And he's like, oh, so you're in shock. I'm like, yeah. I know. I don't want to ticket you because that happened. You know what I mean? Like you seem like a good fellow, but for me to not ticket you, I'm gonna have you to turn this car around and run over that raccoon for me one more time. And I'm like,
that's crazy, bro. This man.
I'm like, I look at this man in the face. He was wearing shades. This man, he had like all white hair.
Twisted.
He looked like he was like 70, right? And I'm like, are you serious, sir? I'm like, he goes,
Man, he put that raccoon there, bro.
and he goes,
Man.
yeah, I'm serious. Like this man is like, the raccoon's suffering, so you gotta off it. Like I'm not gonna do anything. I didn't run it over. Like I love animals and all that, but I don't want it to suffer. So I'm gonna have you do it, so I don't ticket you. And I'm like,
you know something?
Okay. So like I turn around, right? I look for this raccoon, and I run it over one more time, and it was just screaming. Now I went back.
God.
I noticed that I ran over this raccoon's butt, so it was trying to crawl away.
Oh my!
The raccoon
God.
didn't have anything underneath, like from his like body downwards. It's like squished. So what I'm aiming for is his head. Yeah. So I try to like do it because like it's a two-way thing. So I have to do it really quickly. But there's no cars because it was pretty early. So
This is terrible.
I rev my car and I went and I like did like a little quick turn. And I run over this raccoon one more time. And it screamed. And I'm like, oh, God. And I was like screaming in my car, right? And I stopped. And the cop was just like following me from behind. And he goes like in his little radio. He goes, you hit his butt again. He's still alive. And he's screaming. And I'm like, oh, God, I missed. And he goes like, I'm going to need you to turn your car again and hit him right in his head to like end his misery, right? So I turned my car.
Dude, I'm about to throw from
bro. I turned my car.
ran him over about 3 times, bro.
I ran him over 3 times. The second time, I hit the part where I first hit him. So like now I'm looking at this raccoon and his intestines and stuff's like out his mouth, bro, and I'm like, oh God. And bro, I was about to puke. I was like, man, this isn't happening, bro. So I'm like, I revved again, and whenever I ran him the third time, bro, I felt it this time. I squished this man's head, and the cop was like, sir, you were going like 15 miles that time. Like, it's still alive. You hit his head, but he's kind of crushed. He's still like panicking, or he's still like moving and all that. He was like, this raccoon was like screaming. It was just going, I'm like, oh, fudge, dude. So I go out of my car and I'm like, oh God, and I wave at the cop, right? Because I didn't want to get out of my car, because like you know how cops are. Whenever they pull you over, you just stay in your car. I go out and I was like kind of like in the panic mode, and I'm like, bro, can I borrow your gun or something like that so I can like at least shoot it? And he's like, the cop was just like this, right? He had his mouth, or he had his hand in his mouth. He goes like, ugh, that's disgusting right there. But I can't lend you my gun. Obviously, you're a civilian. And then he gives me a knife, right? It's a folding knife.
Oh no!
You can stab this raccoon if you want to. And I go near this raccoon, and this raccoon was trying to attack me. He had his guts outside his mouth, and he was trying to reach out for me like he wants to like kill me or whatever. Which I understand.
Over 3 times.
And I'm like, God, I'm so sorry. So like, I stabbed this man right in the face, bro. But his skull was so thick that like it ended up just being like me poking it. So I'm like, the cop was like, no, you have to hit it harder. And I'm like, all right, I'm doing it. And I was shaking, bro. I was sweating. And I'm like, bat. Like, I'm like,
what is this?
I started stabbing this raccoon in the face, bro. But the knife just wouldn't pierce down. Dude, this dude's skull is like made out of steel. And my knife would not penetrate.
Didn't you have a knife? Like your knife?
Yeah, like I have my knives in my car, but I wasn't thinking about that at the moment. Like I'm not gonna bring out a knife.
Was this sort of like just a pocket knife?
Yeah, this is what the cop gave me is this little,
Dude,
like,
it was probably dull. It was. That's probably why
it felt like it was dull, and I just started like smacking this dude harder and harder, and he was just screaming, dude. It came to a point. It came to a point where this raccoon was just like screeching, right? And he was like in so much pain, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to do this, I can't stab him. And he goes, try cutting it. I'm like, okay. So I grab this raccoon's neck and I start like sawing it. I'm like, I'm so sorry. And I decapitated this raccoon, and his head was like moving for like 15 seconds. And then his eyes just went upwards and he was dead.
Wait.
Bro, this cop is up to no good, bro.
So you're saying this is literally
way.
This really happened? Like, I was not expecting this. Like,
this was this morning.
If the okay, look, I'm just saying, if the cop really cares,
why are you?
If the
this
cop
man is just
cares,
sitting here with. This was this morning.
Look, if the cop was so caring about animals or whatever, literally he does have a gun. If he cared about ending his suffering, the cop could have just easily just done it himself, and it would have saved everyone a lot of time.
The craziest part was
really,
like, the cop was like, as I'm like cutting this raccoon's neck off, this man was like, bro, do it faster. I'm like, bro,
he's sick and
Dude,
I
look,
swear he put that raccoon there, bro.
That cop was literally
he was
just
sitting right there. He was like, let me see who's gonna run this dude over. And then
no, it wasn't him because the raccoon's right here. The cop was like probably like a little ways further because that's where he was parked. But I saw this raccoon by the tree, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's a raccoon, whatever, right? So I'm just driving, and this raccoon just like, I think something startled it, so it ran in the middle of the road. Like, it literally clashed with my car. Like, there's no way I could have braked, I could have dodged, because I didn't know it was gonna run in front of the street.
The cop was literally just screwing with you, I feel like, and he was just having entertainment from watching you just panicking. I feel like he was sick and twisted in the head. To have you do to the extent he had you do is literally just to threaten you with a ticket is literally just him screwing with you. I feel like he was man,
to be
I'm
fair,
gonna see how far this goes. He's probably literally just having the greatest time of his life while he's watching you do all this.
I know that was his thing. I know, like, he's just doing it for entertainment. But then again, he did not ticket me. I was going 60 on a 45.
Literally jigsaw the cop, bro.
So like
you speed over the speed limit to atone for your crimes. You must truly make a choice.
I'm glad he didn't ticket me.
Play a game.
Then, like,
I'm glad it didn't take you either. I mean, yeah, you just had like the most messed up way of getting out of a ticket, but there you go, man.
Yeah, I'm traumatized, bro. Like, I feel disgusted. Like, I sat in my car, and you know what happened next after that? I turn around and I go home, and I went back to sleep. I didn't even eat. I woke up and I'm like, all right, we're doing the podcast today, but I just want to cook some food. I didn't even get anything because I lost all my appetite after doing that. Like, I don't even want to see a freaking any sorts of meat anymore after that.
Honestly, listening to that story about made me throw up. Just listening to you tell me that story.
Oh, imagine being there and actually like looking at this raccoon's intestine, this raccoon's guts. This man had like just some slimy.
I don't need it. I get it.
And it was just going.
I got it, bro. I know how that.
Look, why is it always dark?
I actually hit a raccoon not too long ago as well. But no,
these raccoons just run in front of your car.
So let me describe my scenario. No cop pulled me over. No, I did not speed up while Doc did. I even got out and checked, and I could not. It was like a ghost tube. It was like a phantom raccoon. Kirk came in. A clear toothpaste tube container would make so much sense. Then I'll know how much toothpaste I got left. That's actually really true.
That is, you could like try to do that.
Invent that.
Like,
make
bro,
some money, bro.
You'd be like a millionaire in no time.
But okay, so it's a curvy road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is backwoods. This is like going toward my mom's. There's like all kinds of she's in the backwoods now. So all these curves here. And you're always usually the only one on the road. So anyway, I'm just going, cruising in my little Honda Civic, I go around this I go around one of these curves, and there's this raccoon. Well, I'm going too fast to just stop, but I see he's on the right side of the road, and he's going towards that way, towards the right side. So he's about over to the other end of the road where he's like, okay, his path, he's about to the end of his destination, where he's originally going.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm going to easily go around him. So with my fast reaction, I go to the left of the road. For some reason, I don't know what he's thinking, bro. He's where he's going. I don't know why. He must have been suicidal or something. He turns around and darts to the left side of the road. I'm like, no! And I just hear, "Doop," and I'm like, oh, snap. So I stopped the car.
He dead.
Now I put my flashers on. And I stopped the car. I put my flashers on because if he was still alive, I had a knife. You know, I had like a huge knife, like a survival knife or whatever. So I was, I'd have done it. I get out of the car. There's no raccoon. And I'm thinking my car must have flung him far or something. I don't know. So I go check on the side of the road. Well, I went to go check on the side of the road, right? Where maybe possibly he could have flew from the impact, And I see nothing on the ditch, and I'm like, yo, where does raccoon go? And I'm thinking, this man's a ghost. He's a phantom, bro. I can't find him.
Bro, it was foreshadowed to what Doc
had to do. But,
that was something else. I mean, I want to say that's like my highlight of the most messed up things I have ever done in my entire life was that moment.
I do kind of agree with that, but I just want to say, what gets in these animals sometimes where they literally he made it. Why did he turn around and go back the other way? Why, bro? But maybe he wasn't there. Maybe he was a ghost the whole time, and he was the ghost. He was the soul of Doc's raccoon. He did. Twilight Zone.
Gee, bro. The only thing I ran over is bugs, bro. Smacking the windshield. You know what I'm saying?
You never got a roadkill?
Nope.
That's surprising.
I feel like this is my first time getting a roadkill, or second. I'm pretty sure it's my first, but I might have ran over something before that I forgot about.
My area is really bad with all these curves because it's county side, and the county never mows the side of the roads, so there's all kinds of animals just flinging out left and right from the weeds that you can't see. So I was in the car with my mom, and we was around back. A bunny literally flung out of nowhere and went right on. You could hear it go under the wheel, and my mom was like, "Oh!" I'm like, "Oh snap!" And then she was just like, I think I killed it. I'm like, yeah, I do too. You hit it pretty good.
Bugs Bunny is dead as heck.
But roadkill is crazy times, There's also my mom hit a raccoon too, and it literally ran towards the vehicle. Like, okay, it was that not, and she saw the raccoon coming, right? And she's like, oh snap! And he doesn't run to the sides. He's not running towards the sides of the road. He runs straight, down, towards the car. And then he got whacked. And she's like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, dang.
There's a lot of dead raccoons in our story. So, with that being said,
mine didn't die, guys. So
bro, we need to give tribute to this raccoon, bro. We might need to watch a raccoon video, bro.
I don't think Dot needs to watch. Oh,
so is there anything that happened to you in the past week or today or whatever?
Honestly, yeah, I feel like my week's been pretty uneventful. I've been mostly over there asleep.
Joel gets wrecked. Yep.
Look at that little raccoon pedaling on his little tricycle. Oh, he's using a broom. Look at that. He can sleep here for, Doc.
Crazy, bro.
Oh, look at him.
I swear raccoons are I was gonna say smart. But I want to say raccoons are just as smart as dogs and monkeys too, and
it's just robbing people.
It's just tragic whenever
That's
it
great.
happens. It's crazy because like the raccoon I ran over was like huge. I feel like it was this size. And yeah.
Yo, did it like leave any dents in your car or anything?
No, the raccoon was like small. Like
Oh,
it just hit my tire right in my tire. So I
Oh,
ran
it hit like
over.
directly on your tire.
I ran over
okay.
the raccoon's like little butt thing.
Bro, they just look like masked animals, bro. You know, just ready to rob somebody.
They're thieves, bro.
He's like, ah.
So is there anything that happened to you, Junkie, while we're in this topic of what's been happening to us in the past?
Nothing to the extent of you guys, I guess. I mean, I get my average scrapes and bruises off of the job off of my work, but that's nothing different. I mean, that happens every day or every week. So, I did pay over $3 for a bag of ice today.
$3.
$3 a bag of ice.
I'm not kidding you. At this gas station, our bag of ice literally costs over $3, bro. I bought $15 worth of gas. I was getting it for homemade ice cream, so like so $15 for gas, Monster Energy drink, which if we was even highballing it, we'll say $3, right? And which is according to tax, but we're highballing this energy drink here, highballing, and then the bag of ice was probably $3 something because my total was $21 and something cents, bro. $21. So let's put it in math here. $15 for gas. Let's say $3 for the Monster Energy drink. And it still ended up $21. So that means the bag of ice was $3 and something cents. And if the Monster Energy was $2.50, that means it would have been like $3 and over 50 cents for that bag of ice. So, you know.
This man paid the price of a monster for a bag of
more. It was more. It was more, bro.
So that's the only thing that happened to you.
Yeah, I mean, not much happened this week, man.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
No one bothered me. No one messaged me. So,
man,
mostly just me.
So before classes started,
Hmm.
me and Kate, took our little tour around campus. Just did some little snooping, right? Louise!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you
And,
gonna read it? Or
Well,
who followed, bro? Who followed?
no one followed.
Who
Brandon.
followed?
Yeah, bro.
Ellie's a portion setter with the follow. Thank you so much for following
Oh
the
my God.
stream. Welcome to the stream. We hope to have you around. Thank you for coming by. If you want to sub,
And so what did
so,
you?
So we did some little snooping. All right. So like how people, young kids, they have cars, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they go to the park after dark, right? Do some little thingy things, right? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Some little thingy things. So tell me why. We pull up, it's like, okay, so it's called like Sorority Row, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah.
If it was
Sorority
that
Row,
side, if it was that side or the other side. But anyway, we're on one side. We turn the corner. There is this dude literally in my lane. Literally in my lane. Parked. Okay? He's parked. So imagine me in this lane, right? Going this way, right?
Uh-huh.
He's right here. Just parked. Just parked. Further down. So I see him ahead of time. So I'm like, is he like dropping somebody off, or is he about to get like what's he doing? What's he doing? He's just sitting there, right? We get closer. Okay. Smith and pull up the campus.
Is this your campus right here?
Yeah. So we didn't get close. We didn't get closer. There is a girl, okay, in the passenger seat. The dude, he's just sitting there, right? He's sitting there. She's literally like this, bro. I don't know if y'all can see me.
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, he's doing the thing, bro.
Doing
The
what?
the girl's like that.
Was just like have his her head down or
Down?
something?
Yeah, it's
On
down.
on someone.
But she like looks up. She goes, and then so like I literally have to go around this man, bro. I'm like, so I have to go in the other lane, like where if people were coming, like were to pass us up, right? So we drive by, and then she gets lower, bro. Like she's hiding. I'm like, bro, we already know what y'all doing, bro. I know what y'all doing. But if you couldn't be more obvious, you in the opposite lane, parked in the middle of the lane doing this. How much? That's so stupid, bro.
Yeah, I mean, let's go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
But wait, there's more. So to conclude all this, our president of the university has just sent out an email saying all the sorority and fraternity people are about to get tested. That's over 5,000 people. He said, y'all about to get tested during this phase too, if you don't like it or not. Because apparently there's about 120, I think, of sorority and fraternity people who have COVID. There's 2 houses full of just COVID people, bro. That is disgusting. Disgusting. But yeah, I don't know, bro. She was giving this man some top in the opposite side of the road. So there you go. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Abby said.
This is old.
Forward to Joel's forehead. To Joel's
So-
head. My bad.
So like if they were to like go down this road right here and then make a left, that's where it happened.
Wait, really? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
like, yeah, bro. Like this dude.
Man, they could have went there.
No, it's just old. All that's finished. This is
Oh,
old.
never mind.
That's
But
crazy.
like, bro.
Man, they should have went to
Man.
like a more secluded parking lot or something. You know what?
Yeah, so like it's the library. So like to the right, it's like a road to the right of this building, like to the right side, it's like a road,
Mhm.
and it happened right there. This man, bro.
So they were in
Wait.
the middle of the road?
yeah, it's just parked.
Huh.
Man, you should have
Eh.
screwed. You should have screwed with them.
I was gonna come back around and be like, but I was like, nah, it's not worth it, bro.
You should have rolled down your window, but you get that.
So this is the library. There's the biggest Starbucks on any college campus is in this library, bro.
In a library. It's
Yeah.
crazy how there's
All
a
those-
Starbucks in front of here or inside your library and like there's no sign saying that there is a Starbucks inside it. Or is it just mainly for students? I mean, obviously, but
Can you go to the actual YouTube channel real quick?
of University of Kentucky?
Yeah. Hey, videos.
All right, so for the audio listeners, we are looking at University of Kentucky's YouTube page with
Go
9.45K subscribers already
Go down.
verified.
Go down.
To the
Down.
body ran
Uh,
for good time.
Go down.
That's crazy. Like, so how is your school operating now with the whole Corona thing? Because since
So
you
they
are
have
back,
this-
you are back in school. So
Bro, I think it's not even. I think it's just one big experiment, bro. All right, it's not there. I thought it would show like the esports building that they're building. It should be on there, but I don't know.
I mean, I just looked at this one right here, weekly episode.
No, that's like a little podcast thing that they got going on, but they should have like a video of like the actual building that they're building. But they have us do like these little daily screenings, even on the weekends.
Mhm.
So they send out an email or a text message about 6 o'clock in the morning, and you have to answer like if you're sick, have you been around anybody sick? Do you know anybody sick? Or you got symptoms? If you say no to both of those, you're done. I don't even know what happens if you say yes. I have no idea what happens when you say yes. But it only has two
at first,
questions.
at first when you said you're done, I thought they came to your door. And said, we know you're lying. son."
Bro, it's like I don't understand I don't know, bro. Like right now, apparently we're in phase 2. So the sororities and fraternities are about to get tested, and then after that, the whole student body has to get tested again. And then I'm pretty sure, I'm guessing after they get those numbers, if it's higher than, I guess, I want to say at least 5%, people's probably going home, bro. They just got here last week. Like,
So
it's
you're going
kind of
home.
crazy. It's
Pretty
wild.
much.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
basically.
I mean, even in Arizona, I saw the news that that they might not reopen schools because like everyone's just getting tested positive all of a sudden. So I'm like, yeah,
I don't
obviously.
know why they're trying.
Hey,
I don't know why
click
they're
on
trying
that.
to attempt it.
Click on that tour, new $200 million UK Student Center, that bootleg student. So it's a student center, right?
Yeah.
Bro. You can't. So you know how like different orgs will like post stuff around like on walls and things like that to show like what's going on?
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't put anything on the walls. Okay? You can't do that.
It's got a Starbucks.
So like we're a whole, yeah, it has a Starbucks. It has an Apple store in there.
Wait, what?
Yes, bro. It's a whole Apple store there. And then to like get stuff on the screens and stuff, I think you have to pay for it. So like it's weird that the college is actually making these orgs pay for things. That's a movie theater. There's a movie theater in there too.
There's a movie theater? Like y'all actually they actually show like new movies and stuff?
Yeah.
What is this, a mall? What do y'all have here?
Bro, that's what a radio station is. But it's like very secluded. It's really off into like the other opposite side. If you walk through this thing, it looks like an airport terminal, as you can see.
Well,
it's really not made for students though. I don't know why I don't know, bro. It's kind of whack. Bro.
Yo, he's rubbing that. He's rubbing that cat.
Yo, I like that. Real good. Oh yeah, so it plays the little fight song when you walk through there.
I'd like to
Kentucky.
point out that Kirk has commented and said, "Are you a water then toothpaste or toothpaste then water type of person?"
I do toothpaste first, and then I kind of like, I'm one of those people that puts the toothpaste in your toothbrush and then dips it in water and then brush my teeth. Because for whatever reason, it just feels more refreshing than just like actually having your toothpaste in your mouth. It feels dry, so I just need to like wet it first.
Yeah, I've run the water over it.
Are you that type of person, Junkie? Because I know there's a whole debate over it.
You know, I mean, I kind of like water my brush first, you know what I'm saying? Then put toothpaste on there, and then I do it, you know what I'm saying?
It's the same thing, but like there's other people where like why do you like run water in your toothbrush with a toothpaste on? Because your mouth already, your mouth is already wet, so why do you need to do that? For me, it's more of a temperature thing. Like I want my toothbrush in my mouth with a toothpaste fairly cold. Because if I just put my toothbrush in my mouth with a toothpaste on, it just feels dry and warm. So.
Who doesn't wash their toothbrush? What kind of weirdo?
I mean, obviously everyone washes their toothbrush, but like, there are people who
I actually prefer it without water. Thank you. I'd rather put the toothpaste on the toothbrush and brush my teeth.
I mean, sorry, like just in the topic of toothbrushes, my ex did every time she brushes her mouth like with toothpaste and stuff, she just spits it out and then like goes and
weird.
Like goes on by her day. Like she brushes her teeth, spits out the toothpaste, and then walks away.
Wait. She
don't rinse it? What?
She doesn't rinse.
She
don't rinse, bro.
Wait.
Unbelievable.
Wait.
Who doesn't rinse?
That's an instrumental like step in the program, bro. Like
it is.
Yeah,
You're gonna
that's what I'm
die.
saying.
But
like,
not even that. You're not supposed to be swallowing toothpaste.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't
gosh,
swallow it.
bro.
She like brushes her teeth. She spits it out.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
swallows throughout the day, so that
Yeah,
toothpaste is
like-
going to be left in her mouth, and she's going to swallow it anyway, bro. She's dying.
That's like if you drink. Okay,
She's
that's
dying
like.
slowly.
Think about it. Okay, that toothpaste still in her mouth, right? That she, there's gonna be residue, and then
Mhm.
if she doesn't like rinse it out and then spit, she ain't gonna do that. So then again, what? You see her drink? She's gonna go.
She's going to drink some.
Bro,
She does.
bro,
And it's
you
gonna go
sh-
down all down your throat, bro.
You should have she should have stomach aches. I've accidentally swallowed toothpaste, and it's not fun, bro. It messes up your stomach, bro. Like you will be hurting.
I mean, like she does that every single time. I'm like, why don't you rinse your mouth? Because like she's like, well, I don't think you need to because like, I just spat it out. And I'm like, yeah, but like
Oh
it
my
gets in
gosh,
the middle
bro.
and everything. And she's like, no. I'm like,
No wonder you left, bro.
okay.
Unbelievable.
Yo, I want to point on that second video where it says University of Florida campus store. I thought he had like the antichrist symbol on it.
That's how it'd be
Supposed
like
to be
though. For
supposed to be a plus, bro.
no, I'm this ain't my
funny.
campus, but I'm also looking for the University of Florida campus for dentistry.
Yeah, who don't do that? That's not something Sterling would do, bro.
She don't even brush her teeth.
Yeah, like so I want to say that like since for audio listeners we are showing like first I showed the University of Kentucky where Reese currently attends to or at so I'm showing the university I attended back like 4 or something years ago or 3 years ago or something like that. And I just-
University of Florida.
And I just want to say that it is not like Kentucky, bro.
Oh,
we
it's
don't have
beautiful.
Starbucks. We don't
Mm.
have any of that.
Look at it. Mm.
It's not even a tour. It's just showing like slides.
It's just dentistry, baby. Let's get it, bro.
Oh,
Wait,
look, it's
no,
Taco
where-
Bell in that picture.
Where's he at?
Man,
Fuck.
those are the dentists. I was a hygienist. It's different.
Oh,
Were you
Oh,
in
my
that room
bad,
right
my
there?
bad, my bad.
No, these are for
I
the
mean,
When
dentists.
you was
disrespect.
like, when you were like,
didn't mean to
with the
disrespect you
blue
all.
stuff, with the blue stuff.
Yeah, these are the dentist section. But I was a dental hygienist. This is like the old school. I've been here.
Machinery.
I've been here. So
Right?
this is how
Electric
they
chair.
this is how they did dentistry back in the day versus what we have now.
Oh, You're orthodontist. I don't know why it made me think of that video. He was like, "This is how to fade your hair." Like,
But there's no. I'm trying to look for the actual tour for it.
A visit to the UF College of Dentistry.
Like,
What is this? A Casey Neistat vlog, bro?
Yo, actually, Doc, I'm not gonna let you know Starbucks isn't too crazy in universities though, because my when I went to do my graduation on the campus,
yeah,
their library also had a Starbucks.
really, that's
Yes.
crazy because Florida
Bro.
doesn't have Starbucks inside our campus.
Bro, there's too many, bro. I'm not even a star. I don't even like Starbucks. Like, I don't even drink it for real.
There is a lot. When we went to Universal, we didn't talk about this on the podcast, but when we went to Universal, we made a joke about how it's gonna be apocalypse because of how many Starbucks is around here. Because in the park at Universal, there was literally like 3 different Starbucks, and we just kept like talking about the Starbucks throughout our journey.
Bro, they're everywhere. They're
That's
literally
crazy.
everywhere.
Bro, they
like-
really are. Like every time me and Junkie were like just scrolling around Orlando, I'm pretty sure we saw like at least 10 Starbuckses in like one
Yeah, there's
area.
a lot down there. Wait, was that actually when we went?
No.
Or-
This is a tour of 2020. I just want to check. So I
Oh,
want to talk
okay.
about how Universal obviously has opened and Disney is in the works of opening it, but they are practicing social distancing, so you have to wear a mask at all times, except like the only exceptions are when you're eating. So even in rides, you have to wear a mask, and I feel like that just kills the the whole Universal vibe. Like if I'm riding a ride, I want to like breathe. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, it's gonna kill your mask too. You know what I'm saying?
What is Kurt Reese having a stuffed nose is like breathing in 480p?
it really does though.
That's where Kurt comes in with the most weirdest saying.
It's not weird, but like everything he's saying is true though.
It's true.
480p. Hey, but 480p
Nah, I think
is
it's
manageable.
I think it's 360p. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is so
160.
So for the audio listeners, we're watching a Universal tour in Orlando. So I just want to like point out.
There was our first ride right there.
Bro, I feel like
yeah, screw
this
that
is like
ride. Look at that.
ruining-
Look at that ride, dude. Look at how it
feel like
just
this
like climbs up.
I feel like it's just ruining my experience if I were to go. Because when I go there, I'm like, oh, I've seen this already.
Well, are
Like,
you
he's
planning
on the
on going?
ground.
Because like you know
I
what
don't-
I'm saying. Like we can go.
He's like on the ground, so like I'm very visual. My
mean-
memory's so good visually. So like if I were to go, I'd be like, bro,
Trust
I
me,
wanna
this
leave,
is
bro.
just
I already
one
seen-
part. This is just one part of it. This is a huge place.
I mean, I'll go back with if you want to.
I mean, like if you're
Sure.
going back, if only Junkie's going back, we're going to Disney because we've already been here. It took
No crap. I was
literally
like,
we were
Reese
here
was
for
going,
4
bro.
days. We were here for 4 freaking days, bro. And we were just
Bro, I
like
wasn't-
scouring
I wasn't-
this entire thing.
I was just meaning if Reese was going, bro. I said I would.
Bro, I was wanting to go.
We
bro.
never rode the
Those
Shrek, though.
Prices,
we
bro.
skipped the Shrek one. I don't
Man,
know why we
because
skipped it.
There's a whole lot of kids there. That's why, because there was like a wait line.
Yeah,
That whole
we
thing was
were
full.
in the we just rode the Despicable Me ride. It was pretty dope. But I never ridden the Shrek one, and after this, whenever the camera turns right, you're going to see the Halloween themed restaurant. Right.
Oh, that's when Spike Lee.
That's
That's
when,
where Spike Lee
that's when this waitress
What?
legitimately called me Spike Lee, bro.
we went in there. She's like cleaning the floor, and we was like, "Are you open?" And she's like, "No, we're not Spike Lee." I was like, "That's crazy."
Extremely racist.
She calls you Spike Lee.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's-
Spike Lee.
That's not even. What? How?
Yeah,
how
this
does
is
she?
something else in
How?
Monster
Why does she
Cafe.
call you Spike Lee? Like Lee is like for like.
It's like
Asia or,
Bruce.
like, the
It's like Bruce
director?
Lee. It's like
Besides-
Bruce Lee, but he called me Spike Lee, or she called me Spike Lee because I had the spikes on. This right
just-
here
I
is the concert stage where Junkie and I waited for Bush to play.
And it was really cold.
They never came. That's the ride that me and Junkie went on. This man was like, "Oh God!"
That doesn't even look scary, bro.
It
Man,
doesn't
you don't
in the
understand what
camera,
they
but
climb,
once
dude.
once you're there, you're literally
That climb.
the ride is like this, bro. It's straight going up.
It's straight up. There's no incline. It's just straight up and straight back down. Okay, like it doesn't look that bad, but when you're in person and you're in that thing, it's so much higher than it looks, dude. It is so much higher.
And around this part is where a drunk old guy stopped Junkie and went.
And gave me a
Started-
Black Hole Sun concert.
Yeah, started singing the Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden because this man was.
I was wearing a Soundgarden shirt, and this man was like, "Black Ocean, where'd you go?" I was like,
Might have to
yeah,
beat up some
man.
old people, bro.
Yeah, and the Universal is dope.
stumbled,
Like
dude.
the only thing I don't like about this theme park is that compared to Disney, the majority of their rides are just 4D or 3D or 5D
Well, I mean-
or whatever.
Man, you
It's
know what
all
would be
virtual. What would be dope, Reese?
dope? Yeah, have you guys ever been to Six Flags?
No.
Yeah,
I have. Shit's dope.
Yeah.
I have went to Lake Winnie, and I went to North Carolina. And Charlotte, I think Charlottesville, they had Six Flags. I went to.
There's a lot. There's one in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Louisville
There's
just
one in
got
Atlanta,
one.
I think, or near Atlanta. There's one in Georgia anyway. So. No, it's in Talla. Talla, Georgia is where the closest one to me is.
But like we were talking about in the last podcast, I felt like we did talk about where we would go eventually. You know what I mean? Like right now we're waiting for honestly we're just waiting for Reese to graduate, then we can like start going places.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Hold up. You see that right there, right in front of, right there, Reese, that red coaster park?
Yeah.
When we was on that ride, I didn't even see us go past that building because it goes like right between buildings. I didn't even see that, bro.
I saw it. We went inside.
Was.
We went inside the building, but this man Junkie was like hanging on for dear life, bro. This man had his eyes closed and everything. Bro.
Man, the ride had me in the back of my seat like this, bro. I was like,
See,
this man was like,
I can't.
Oh my thing is coming off.
I can't do super high roller coasters, but like anything that's like low like that, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
See-
bro, you gotta do the high ones, man.
No, bro.
This
got
part
it,
right
bro.
here is an illusion, dude. Like you see those buildings, bro? They're fake. See this building right here? Fake. You can't even go there, dude.
This is what like the Hollywood sets look like, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Like in Disney, they have this Aerosmith ride, which is actually pretty dope. I actually enjoyed that one, but I feel like someone is eventually going to die in there because there's this pipe, right? Me, my stepdad, my mom, and my sister, we were riding that ride before, and I swear, one part of the ride is where I saw this pipe go on top of my head. If someone was a bit taller than me, I feel like someone would get decapitated. I feel like
someone would already been dead, bro. There's a lot of 6-foot people going to.
Dog, man, don't be saying that, bro. Because if I get on there, bro, and I just be, yeah.
It might get your hair. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be
Might
right
cut
like
that
this, bro.
Yo, it might cut that hair for you. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we literally went to like a bunch of rides, and this is the Mummy ride, the scariest ride in.
This
Universal.
is the one he hyped this one up, and I think we rode the scariest one right off the bat. So when we rode the Mummy ride, I was like, man, that wasn't even that scary, bro. Really, the
It
scariest ride the
was.
dog though. The
I
only
hate
one that
scary
I think he got super scared on. He might have been scared on the Rocket roller coaster, but since I was there, he laughed the whole time. But the Jurassic Park ride, the Jurassic Park ride, I wasn't scared at all. But this man, dog, was like,
All right, I want to show the Jurassic Park
do
ride.
haunted houses. I can't do
oh, that's right there.
None of
That
that
right there?
bull spit, bro.
That
I
right
can't
there is
do
where
it.
the lockers was at for the Mummy ride.
Man, y'all
Remember, we had to
think
go there.
y'all think me jumping and screaming on these scary games is bad,
All right,
bro?
look
I
at
can't do
this.
Scary rides.
This is-
I can't do haunted houses,
You can't do
Man.
haunted houses. Why?
bro. I just can't
Why?
do it, bro.
All right, so
It's too
hopefully this video shows the entire ride, right? So right now, for
Man.
the audio listeners, we are showing the
can't be
Jurassic
filming?
Park.
That's crazy.
We are showing the Jurassic Park ride. This is what the Jurassic Park is, and look at how calm this setting is, right? I'm like, oh, this is nice right here, and then like occasionally
Yeah.
you would get dinosaurs popping up, spraying water in you. Oh, that's cool, and all that.
It's a really nice ride. Like it's super cool ride. I liked it a lot.
When the smell for it, it smells like grass and just the forest, and it's just so good, dude. So the
Man,
gate
look at that door.
opens. The gate opens, right, and you're like, oh, look at all the dinosaurs, and then like you would see the aggressive dinosaurs like popping up, spraying water in you. Around in this part
And
is
you.
where I got sprayed in the armpit, and it was so cold, dude. It was like ice water, bro.
I mean, I was just sitting there like, again, that poor girl she's on this, just water dripping off her hands, and this face was like, "Ah!"
Wait. So they give you ponchos?
No, they don't give you- they don't- they don't give you anything.
You see how some people on the ride doesn't have ponchos? Some of people on the ride doesn't have ponchos.
We
But-
did not have ponchos,
Yeah,
definitely.
me and Doc did not have ponchos.
Because
See that dude?
I got sniped
See
in
that
the
dude right there? He
armpits,
don't have
bro.
poncho.
Bro, they should give you ponchos, bro.
It really isn't that much of a water. I mean, like I got wet a little bit, but it's not like bad that would ruin your clothes.
I want to say that whenever we go to Disney, whenever all of us goes to Disney, I want to buy, like, my stepdad has it, but I want to buy my own GoPro so I can start recording in, the actual rides, just in case my GoPro like flies off, it'll still survive. But
What if it's in an indoor one where it's like it's on the rail, bro? You ain't getting that one back.
So the only reason I'm showing this video is because I just want to show everyone what it looked like with the drop. Okay.
man, this man, I'm telling you, it's not that bad of a drop. It really is.
It was though. It's crazy. Like, so,
Man, I
Him!
got punched,
Wait,
bro.
wait, no, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was that dude with like the.
It was at the beginning of the ride. It was. I think it was before then.
Bro, he would have got punched.
It might have been here actually.
Jay.
It's on the left side. It's on the left side.
I got
I remember
squirted,
it
bro.
happened
My
on the left
armpit was
side.
dry as a freaking desert, dude, and I just got sprayed on with
His
like
view
ice
ran
water,
straight
and I was
off,
the
bro.
only person who screamed. Also,
Really
was
was.
the only person who screamed falling down.
Yeah, and there's literally a viewing platform, so I could just see those people just looking up at the ride, just seeing and hearing this one man go.
No, it wasn't that one.
All right, so this is where we start climbing, right?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
man.
a little bit, you know.
Man, bro, they can't be no, bro. They cannot be faking dropping things on people because like.
So this is where we went, and you
Alright,
you
so
go
see it's
up right
going
here.
up.
Wait, so it drops you, bro?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, just it's a good ride. It really is. All right, so it builds up.
That's crazy.
And I'm like,
You know,
why
so
is it?
you know you're gonna have to drop at this point. You know there's gonna be a drop now. So this man dog is still in denial that there's not a drop for some reason. I don't know why he thought that, man.
Bro,
He's like,
because I
"That's
feel
a
like you
drop,
were just
that's a
going
drop."
down or something, like gracefully or something, right? So we go inside this little facility here. Also for the audio listeners, we are showing the Jurassic
Have you
Park
noticed
ride.
the whole ride? It goes from calm to more chaotic throughout the whole ride. So you know it's
So,
about
look,
to pick up.
we go down here, right? And I'm like, okay, so I'm
Oh,
good.
that looks fun.
Dude, it looks so dope, right? So I'm like, oh wow, oh this and that is happening. We're having like little alerts or whatever. All the dinosaurs are like have escaped and all that, and I was like having a blast, right? But eventually you'll see the T-Rex around here somewhere.
That's crazy.
So
that's crazy.
this is the part. This is the part of the drop.
Take
right?
the take
And they
the
gonna
take the.
show
I'm like, wait a minute. We
There's
can't
the
go through
T-Rex.
there. Is there a drop? There's gonna be a drop. Oh, he hit it.
No.
Bro.
Ah.
He
He said, "I
hit
gotta
it.
hold on dear life, bro."
He
Let's
did
put the
hold on
drop
to
in
dear
there.
life because, like, as soon as
See,
that.
someone's got the drop. You gotta see if someone's got the drop though.
Why is there an ad? I turned it off. All right.
Bro, there was like a little.
All right. So right now
Please.
we're in the Jurassic Park. Wait, this is different.
Yes.
Oh, this is Universal Studios Hollywood. It's not even Orlando.
They're probably the same type of ride though.
It looked like it.
No,
It
it's
did.
different.
No, I mean it still had the same. All right, come on, please have the drop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right,
Here,
here
it
goes,
is.
here goes. All right.
So I'm like,
All right.
hey, so
It's not even that bad.
there's
of a
no
drop, I
exit,
promise.
right? I'm like, and I
Is
was
that a
the
drop?
only one. I was the only one
Is that
talking,
a
so
drop?
everyone was
I
listening to
think
me.
there's a drop.
I'm like, wait, where do we exit? Is that a drop? I think it's a drop. And then as soon as we reach this part, I'm like, it's a drop, bro. It was so fast and like, I
And then,
want.
see that viewing platform? See that viewing platform right there? Some people saw dog all
There was like a
and
billion people watching our thing drop, bro, in our little boat. And I was the only one screaming my head off. So I look at all these people, they're all laughing at me, bro. Because I didn't expect the drop. It's so crazy because, like, why would, like, there's like, how many of us was in that boat? Like 6 or something? 8?
It was 9, I think.
9 people. And I was the only one screaming my head off, bro. Everyone else was just dead, bro.
You never.
I was laughing at dog.
Man.
I even said while we was at the bottom of it, I said I can't even believe you. I can't believe you were screaming on that. And
Bro, man, look up Walking Dead, Las Vegas, like little haunted house thing or whatever, bro. Right there, bro. Right there, bro. Oh my!
Did
top-
you
the
go
first
here?
one.
The
The
first
first
one?
one, bro. Yes, bro. So they're advertising this freaking thing to be a lockout. It's a Walking Dead lockout thing, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
They lied. They lied. So you walk through, you know what I'm saying? I see the little actors, you know, they're acting out, you know, whatnot. This man turned off my camera, so I couldn't record. But I don't know how this man's recording. He told me, I think it was him. He told me to turn off my camera, bro.
Is it him really?
Yeah. It's 2 years ago. That's when I went. So I'm expecting to like do like some little puzzles, you know what I'm saying, to lock out, bro. We get in there, the door, bro. Cause like they're gonna be like, oh no, it's a zombie outbreak, someone's infected. Cause they sort you if you're infected or not. You'll see. And then he told me to turn it off right here. Right there. How is he recording? Anyway, we get in there. We're trying to like tweak with things and all this bullshit. And this dude just busts open the door. Boom! I'm like, oh, we're all just like, oh, snap. He's like, y'all gotta get out of here. Y'all gotta go. There's walkers coming. And then we all get out there and he's like, ah! He got eaten, obviously. He man gets beasted. So we go to this elevator. It's not really taking us down, but it's like So then we gotta like find our way through here. Boom, 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 and then we have to crawl underneath something, bro. And then we get underneath there. When we pop up, there's walkers everywhere. You know how it is. Like this little cage, it's like a little maze thing, and they're like shaking on the thing. I'm like, bro, I can't do this, bro. I'm like this the whole time. I can't do this.
Why?
I can't do it. Bro, because
you're a Walking Dead fan, bro. That's what it feels like, bro.
I wasn't expecting this. They put me in a position that I didn't want to be in.
Did you see him creep by the door? See that walker creep by the door out there for the window?
Bro. Yeah, right here. Well, they probably changed it up, but they were like shaking on the thing, bro. I was like, I can't do this, bro. They put me, man. But at the end of it, it was like a little 3D ride thing, and you got to like shoot zombies and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, but
see, like I want to go to like Vegas, so like I didn't even know there was like actually like a park in Vegas. I thought it was just strictly just casino based. So this is so we're watching who is this guy, dude?
Bro, this was downtown. This wasn't like on the strip.
So this is we got some dude.
Look at this man.
This is a luchador wrestler, bro.
he's
right here.
ready,
Look,
bro.
yeah,
He's ready.
Right here. So like they like scan you and then they put you together. So it's me, Dez, and his brother. And we were bro, never again, bro. I was expecting some little lock room, say a little timer so we can escape, but no, it was a whole haunted house, bro. I'm sick of it. Watch, bro. It just goes berserk. After they get everybody through there, like, they're coming. Do. Like, they got little, like, blank gun. It sounds like it's real. I'm like, what's going on?
Look at that luchador wrestler. He's like, yo, get away from me.
Man, he wants to be in the back, bro. This man is ready to smack some kids.
He's ready.
Look at that.
Man, that dude's skeletal system's messed up, bro.
It's like the Connect when it first came out. Yeah, so like then they put you in these rooms, like 2 rooms, 2 sides.
So who gets eaten here? The doctor?
We got a doctor and a wrestler.
He goes,
what is that? Throw the candle?
Yeah, get back there locked in there, bro.
Why is this man a wrestler, dude?
That's Las Vegas, bro. You see everything.
Man, it's the same way in New York. So this guy, when does the actual outbreak happen here?
It's about to happen now, bro. Real quick.
Oh, this man's on the ground. This man's struggling.
So did this happen in your version too?
No, the door's already shut. After this, they didn't have this man.
He didn't shoot him, bro.
No, it was they changed it because they were like, everybody get in, lock the doors, and we were just stuck in here, not knowing what to do. You just hear the gunshots out there, bro, and you got the people, man.
They got the most passive version of what you went through.
It really is.
So you didn't go through this?
No. So look, we did that. We were like, okay, I guess we gotta get out of here. So we start messing with stuff. And this dude, bro, that door right there is about to just bust open. It's about to just bust open, bro. Man, it scared me.
Wait. So, bust open where? behind.
It might be a little bit of a different experience for everybody, I guess, or every time that, or
No, because like they advertise it as a locker room. So like you supposed to like, but it's not. It's not at all. That's not what it is. And you don't know that till later. So everyone's tweaking with stuff, but nothing happens. Look right there, bro. Go. He's like, go.
How did they just not
They're
like?
not even scared like at all.
They're like, oh, cool.
Wow, look at this man dying.
Oh, man.
This man, Reese probably running, bro. He's probably.
We were in there. We were in that room right there, the one they just showed. And then they take you to the elevator, bro.
There's a dude coughing in there, bro.
We got. Well, they knew they was safe because they got the wrestler, dude. They're like, man, this guy's. We don't even have to worry, bro.
Yeah,
He's
we got a luchador in here, bro. He's like the WWE
I mean,
champ.
they play Death Row to Canada. They know what them luchadors can do, dude. They're like,
Unless they're Reese and they just die, bro.
So like it's gonna take them to this little place. A little locker is gonna fall down. Then you gotta crawl underneath this little thing. But then it's literally just a whole bunch of walkers just like on the outside, like hitting the freaking fence and stuff.
I wonder how much they get paid to like do this every single day. Because I know someone who works at the Jurassic Park thing over by Universal, and they told me that they only got paid like $14 an hour for it.
That's a lot.
No, it's not.
It said only 14.
That's a lot for Kentucky. That's a lot.
I mean, here in
that's a lot
Florida,
here
I
in
guess.
Alabama.
I mean, here in Florida, I guess that's like a lot, but like, it's not like, I guess it's, I don't know, dude. It's just, I thought it was more because, you know, you're literally acting.
Look at that, bro. I had my head down. Couldn't do it.
You're a Walking Dead fan and you had your head down.
Listen,
in the actual
bro,
Walking Dead hunt.
This man played Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
Listen. I wasn't prepared. If I'm prepared, then it's different. I was not prepared for this.
Oh my god.
I was expecting a lockout experience, bro. Okay, not to be thrown in some bullshit.
There's like,
Those are like LED screens.
yeah, those are LED screens, bro.
But there were some like actors in the back. But
I mean,
what do they call these kind of things?
Haunted houses?
it's like an experience.
Yeah, houses.
Like a little experience. So like it takes you like this little ride. That's pretty. The ride was actually pretty dope. It's not really a ride.
Wait, can you grab a weapon?
Yeah, it's a little gun. So like you put on these little 3D glasses and you start like shooting and stuff. It's pretty dope.
Oh, so it's kind of like that the thing that we did. Not the Fast and Furious one. That was trash. Vin Diesel, this man Vin Diesel was like, I got this, and this man just like climbed on top of a moving helicopter. Bro. I'm like, what?
Yo,
Vin Diesel?
If Reese goes, we gotta go that route again. That bootleg Fast and Furious ride.
Yeah, this is actually pretty dope.
Oh my god!
And then,
if
when
Reese
they jump
goes,
at
I
you,
want
bro,
to show him all the bootleg rides that we just did, bro.
It looks like House of the Dead.
House of the
It's
yeah.
actually really dope, bro.
Yeah.
Guess who had the highest score though?
The guy that was too scared and had his head down. That's
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how this man Junkie got the highest score in the Men in Black thing whenever we first wrote
Cause I
it.
was just that good, bro.
I was like try hard. That was Faith X in that thing, bro. And I'm like, man, how did I not freaking get in the scoreboard at least?
I knew my abilities were so good I didn't even have to try to beat Doc, you know what I'm saying? I was just like,
but
and then this man over here, I was like this, right? And this man Doc was like, and he's got the scorecard.
He's got super speed. What the fuck?
This is not The Walking Dead, bro.
Yeah, right.
That's The Walking Dead. I mean, that's The Left 4 Dead, bro.
I mean like it's kind of like the same thing, same experience whenever we went to the King Kong ride. It was the same thing whenever he was fighting like a bunch of T-Rexes. And then our little bus thing was like falling off and all that. It was pretty dope.
Man,
That
they
one
are
was good,
ridiculous,
though.
bro. They are ridiculous. It's 20. I think it was like $25 to get in that thing, and then like they're like, you want your picture? You want your picture? 30.
Bro, Every time someone asks me, "Do you want your picture taken?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, bro." I got so many freaking pictures of like Junkie and I bought every single one of them. It was crazy.
I'm like 30. No, man, I just paid 25.
It's
Man,
wild.
I think my favorite one was the Hulk ride where the man was like, me and Doc having a good time on that Hulk ride, and then you go to this man at the end, he's like, he's just like petrified.
Wait, was that the
Bro.
Hulk ride?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was something different. But the Hulk ride was extremely dope. Like
That was the funnest ride there.
I felt like a badass after like riding that
Hands
ride.
down, that was the funnest ride. And if you go get front seats, you need them front. You need them front
Always
seats.
go front seats for the Hulk ride. I don't think it's as enjoyable if you're in the back.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Because I was just like my view was just something else.
Bridge too.
I felt like I was Iron Man, dude, because like they were playing like the Avengers theme song in the background, and I'm like, I felt like I was Iron Man, man. So for
Go soon, man.
you gotta go
can
soon.
Can I tell y'all
No, I'm
about
talking
the
about
haunted
to
house
Universal.
experience I had when I was 6?
I go for it.
Sure.
Dude, I was traumatized, bro. My mom, we went down to this campsite, right? And it was usually around Halloween, so they had a haunted house down this little hill. And my mom thought it was a bright idea to put me through this haunted house at 6 years old. She denies it today 'cause she's not proud of it, but I'm like, you put me through that and you should be ashamed for it. So I went through it. This was the worst experience of my life. I was crying. Like I was sobbing. I was screaming.
Get me out of here.
And there was like flashing lights, there were chainsaw sounds. I felt like people were chasing us. There was people busting through windows. I'm like, what is going on? I'm tearing up. They literally had like an emergency exit door because I was literally having a panic attack about how scared I was. I thought I was gonna die. And the funny part, usually when people leave the joint, there's like a one last like scare dude that comes out and like chases you a little bit with a chainsaw, because I saw him earlier today and I'm like, oh no, that's gonna be horrible. I just got through this whole traumatizing experience and I still have to deal with this. This man did not come out because he heard me crying my ass off. He was
He's
like,
like,
"Yeah,
I'm not doing it,
popping
bro.
out."
Someone's about to die in there for real. And I think his name is Matty B.
I was
Yeah.
so petrified that day, dude.
Bro, I
I'm-
can't
I'm-
do haunted houses.
I remember I did a haunted house last October, because I was helping my ex with her little concession stand, and when it got over, or when she's or decided, closed it up or whatever, the haunted house that was right across the street was still open, right? So anyway, we went in there, and this dude, right, when I go in a haunted house, I know they're not real, so I'm just like, I know nothing bad. I know I'm not going to die, so like, I screw around with it, I guess. So anyway, we get in there, right? And this dude sticks me into a coffin, right? Like, it was one of them stand-up coffins, but like, he puts me in there, and he was trying to scare me. And again, I had I had sirloin with me, and like, she was she was over there or whatever, and I was in the coffin, and like, the group was going up ahead, right? And this dude was still standing in front of his coffin. And I'm like, dude, you're not going to scare me. You're like a high schooler, dude. You're not going to. This is scary. This is a good time. And he kept like, you scared? You scared? I said, no, not really. Anyway, he probably just gave up and let me go. But anyway, then we went on, and someone was like grabbing on the back of my shirt, or whatever, and like they had these little kid actors in there, right? And she was like, "What little kids grabbed her ankle, bro?" And she was like, "What the frick?" I was like, "Yeah, little kid got you there." And then at the end, the only reason I mentioned the story because at the end, there was a chainsaw dude that came out and chased us.
She probably liked
But he did come out for us.
it. Ew!
Yeah, I
Why
think
did they open?
Yeah, they're open now. Like I can't see myself being in Universal with like just masks on, bro. I just can't.
Do you know? We went to a music park. Me and my mom did whatever, right? And I was little at the time. I was like 7, 6, and we went on one of them drops. Like the Doomfall there. That's the reason I say no to them every time I see it, bro. I'm like, nope, I ain't doing that because my mom was like, "Oh, look, that kid, this will be fun for us to do." I'm like, no. I even back there, I was like, no. And she's like, come on. So she puts me on it, right? She goes with me. And we get to the top of that. And I said, Mom, I don't like this. Because of how high up we were. And I was like, I just want to get down. And she's like, it's too late now. And then we start going down. And he goes back up. And we go back down again. I'm like, I hate this. Anyway, we get to the bottom of that. And I said, I'm never doing this again. She said, I don't blame you. But yeah. I hated them Doomfalls.
Man, they know all the little Easter eggs, man. Did y'all do that?
No, we didn't even have the wand, dude.
They know all the little Easter eggs.
I mean, they can do it because there's like no people in here, but like you should have been here whenever we were here. Bro. It was packed as heck, fam.
You couldn't even get where that dude was standing at. That's where the Harry Potter locker was at. Man, you can't even get in there, bro.
What is this?
I don't know.
Coke got their own store? Come and chill.
E.T. Adventure, what?
E.T., we gotta play the game.
Wait, is this? Are you sure this is Universal?
This is Orlando, bro.
Oh.
Huh? I guess we missed this. I've never been.
Oh, am I just? I don't know.
No,
I just opened it?
We probably just missed it.
Well, you remember they was replacing a ride. Remember, they was replacing the Terminator ride.
I don't.
The Terminator 2 ride was going out. And they're going to put a new ride in there, so this might be it.
Yeah. This was not it. This is not Terminator. It's
I'm just
ET.
saying, there might be one of them.
But this is this year. This is during COVID, so I'm guessing like we just missed it.
That's like a whole acid trip. What is that?
You know what? I think we did miss it because this is the part where I got my my drawing. I think. I
might have to go back to the car.
You had to go back.
We didn't do that.
Wait, is there a dude in there or no?
No, that's a robot. It's a
that's a robot.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. We didn't do the Transformer ride because it's just a 3D ride.
That's a robot?
Yeah.
We did this part.
Oh, free?
This is where we found the other Starbucks. And we were like, man, Universal is filled with Starbucks, bro. Like, they need to chill.
Yeah, what about that back alley, though? You know what I'm saying? Remember that back alley on the right side of the park we went down at the beginning?
What back alley?
There's like this back alley no one was in. We went down it, and it was like we made the Leonardo da Vinci some stupid joke.
Oh yeah. No, that wasn't there. That was like.
Oh yeah, it was on the right side of the park. It wasn't on the left side. I was just saying. I don't know why the back alley just came. Oh,
that was where they got Panda Express right here, bro.
That was where the BK bar was at. That's where Doc hit the elevator button. That was the engraving and not the actual button.
Because who freaking puts an engraving of?
He was drunk.
An elevator button.
He was drunk.
Wait, go down, scroll down a little bit. See his title. Don't say it though, but you see his title. You see that one word in his title on this video.
What?
You see that? And he got the.
Your positivity is an inspiration to us all during this time and any time. Thank you for the continued updates on everything in Orlando area. Hope you continue to stay safe and hope to run into you at Disney or Universal when I visit in August and December.
You see that one word in the title of his video, and then he got the little
yeah, that thing right there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Up here in NY. I don't know why I was reading the comments.
Bro, I have to pee, and it's crazy. I'm trying to hold
pee. Man. Just go ahead and put a break on the thing. We'll be back because I gotta.
Yeah, we know what you gotta do.
All right, fam. We're going to take a short break from the podcast. This has never been done before, and we will catch you guys in a minute. Hey!
Let's talk about the ET.
That
game.
is
Start with
that
game,
is the
bro.
most
Is the stream
one of
up?
the worst designed games on the planet, bro.
Fuck, is the
Like
stream up?
What's the worst design games on the planet?
ET
The worst-
for the Atari, dude.
Oh my god, the worst fucking game ever, bro. We're not playing it, bro.
Bro, let's play it, bro.
Every
No,
time
we are
we
not
talk
playing
about
that.
it, bro,
You
I'm
will
sick to my
literally-
stomach.
If you play ET, bro, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to keep falling in pits over and over again. You're going to be like, I didn't even see it because
That's
it
Doesn't
doesn't
even
even
look
design
like
properly.
That's
ET,
the
bro. He's
point,
got a
bro.
long ass neck for no reason, bro.
That's the whole point, bro.
I don't even care. If this man beats it in 2 minutes, it's not that easy. You wait until you play that game and you'll be like, man, this game is literal doo-doo water. I mean, look.
Look at him coming down this.
You know what I think? I feel like they should actually remake this game
Look,
Oh.
how can you... Why?
and make
No.
it better. I feel like they can
What?
make this game a lot better.
All the games to remake, bro.
Why don't they
All
just
the
call it...
games in the
Why don't they
atmosphere
just...
that should be
Why don't they
remade.
just make a whole different ET game, dog?
This
See my
man,
man's neck, bro.
this man's neck just stretched and then he just started flying away.
Man, his neck's got propellers, bro.
Doesn't even have the kid with him, bro. Like, what's the point?
So
You gotta
for
score
the
victories.
audio listeners, we are watching ET back
Worst
in the
game ever.
Atari, the hardest game
Biggest
ever
cash
made.
grab in human history.
The hardest game in the
Look at
history
that
of
man's
gaming.
neck, bro. He's up again.
So, did they ever remake another ET game after this one? Was there another ET game that I've just never knew about?
Nope.
You
There
say
might be an
no?
arcade game.
If they
Any
did, it was like-
any ET game, it doesn't matter. Like
There might.
ET Enough is like such a hard game to like make. I feel like because there's nothing happening in the game, like unless you have ET in like a form of
Get abducted.
I don't know, Outlast or maybe like, you know, Hello Neighbor type games, Dying Light that type games where you're actually ET and you're getting hunted down by the government or something like that. It could make sense, but besides,
Or
other than that, like
or maybe. Hold up, I got an idea. You you go the Last of Us route, right? And ET. No, hear me out.
Oh,
ET gets abducted by the government, and the boy has to go and kill everyone to get ET. And when he sees ET and the main bad guy, right, having ET by the arms, he just beats him up for a minute and says, "This ain't worth it," and leaves and goes home with 2 missing fingers. And there you go, ET the video game. Am I right, guys?
well, I'm just saying.
Masterpiece.
Like, if you ever need an abortion, just call up Ellie. You know, she's a master at getting it done.
Dude,
she's professional.
I just made Reese depressed after saying that ET idea. Just
That game fucking sucks, dude. That story is so stupid.
that's a masterpiece of a game.
Everyone's
bro.
like, it's about breaking the cycle, bro. Bro, she killed it's so irresponsible for her to put so many people through that stage and then not finish the job.
Yeah.
You did all that for nothing. The game
Yeah.
literally has no resolution.
Bro,
Just like ET, bro. On Atari.
bro, just go
Going
to the
through
clip.
holes, bro.
Just play the clip, bro.
What clip, bro?
You just gotta play my clip, bro. That pretty much sums up the whole game. Man.
Oh, the clip. Oh,
one clip.
waited 7 years. 7 years.
No, you gotta go to you gotta go to Twitch, bro.
That was so funny. Waited 7 years for this.
He
Woo!
said we waited 7 years for this game.
Woo!
Y'all see how many views that clip got?
Waited 7 years. Woo!
I think it's my top clip now.
Yeah,
You can just scroll
woo.
down. You can just scroll down.
7.
Bro, why
Oh my
is
God,
Matt's
it
look
is.
alike? 48
Here. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're done. We're done. We're done. Waited 7 years for that. Yay. 7 years. Woo.
Look how pumped that man is.
The worst part-
18 hours, bro.
Oh my gosh. This man played for so long because he thought he was towards the end, but he wasn't. He played
Man, this
all
game's about to
night
be over.
and morning.
Bro, there was a dude when Joel died. He turned off the game, pulled the game out of his system, and cut the disc. Then he had another copy and cut that one. That man's like, I'm over it. I'm not playing this game.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, everyone's just so emotionally attached to Joel that like Naughty Dog
Bro,
letting
because
Joel die.
We only had one game with them.
Right?
And then in a whole 7-year gap. We want to see more of this character, bro. Of
It's
course.
not even that. It's the way he died, bro.
That too.
That was an impact. If they did it towards maybe the end of the game, but not in that way, not in such a disrespectful way, it would have been better.
They
It
acted
was
like
literally the first
Tommy was-
45 minutes,
Oh my
bro.
god. Yeah. The first act of the game, the dude dies. Like, what?
It's like a comedy act, bro. It's like it's like a dinner show. Like you're just sitting there watching a dinner show. You're just like, why are you looking up specs, bro? For the PS5, get the free.
Bro, we're not gonna know a price till later in the fall. So
I don't get. Okay, these people that jump on these rumors, it's like literally so like. Very rarely does a rumor just.
Bro,
It's like-
apparently
Mhm.
that this system has the best hard drive out there. The best.
are you
so-
sure?
Yeah, so that's why it's taking them so long to figure out the price. Because of this hard drive.
I thought they was using SSD.
No.
Bro, I can just get an
I thought they
external
were
hard
using an
drive,
SSD, though.
They might be, but I'm just saying, like, I know it's like one of the best hard drives out there.
I don't even
So that-
understand half the stuff, the specs and shit, so.
Man.
Oh, like specs
Watch out
is
for your
everything.
limit.
Like, was that? So, I just want to like talk like
Whoa, hold up, hold the phone. Specs is not everything when it comes to consoles, bro. It's exclusives, man. Because listen, all right, Now hold up. Now you guys are looking at me weird. Have you checked out the Switch? Is the weakest console out of these people. All right.
It's
Have
the
you looked up-
Switch.
Have you looked up?
it's
have you looked up-
it's the
have you looked
Switch,
up-
bro.
Have you looked up their sales, bro?
They're booming.
But that's not. But that's just Nintendo.
I'm just
that's
saying,
what they're
bro.
known for. Okay. But that's
No, man. Have you seen the
horrible-
Wii U? Have you seen
That's
the Wii
a-
U sales?
Just
Have you
That's
seen
saying
the
a-
that.
Wii?
I'm just saying. Obviously, it's working for them. Like they don't need a big ass.
Bro.
But we all
I
know
am-
in the end they're
Listen.
the
Bro,
You
unless
cannot tell me-
they make
If it-
a bunch of good games other than Animal Crossing and Breath of the Wild,
Bro, they have.
Mario.
Listen, if it was,
they need to like bury.
Dude, do you know how
Mario,
many
bro.
bro, do you know how many hardcore Nintendo fans would be like murdering you right now because of what you're saying?
So
You
what,
got-
bro? Like,
Who
like
cares?
Nintendo can
What do you
go
mean, who
down, bro.
cares?
You know what
man,
I'm saying?
you got
Man,
you got
we all
Bro,
Metro.
they're
know
one of the most
Nintendo.
successful.
Bro,
You got
companies
Metro-
ever.
you
We
got-
all, yeah, the Switch is good, but we all know it has problems. The controllers
They got
always break
smashed.
repeatedly. You're gonna have to go through at least 4 sets of them.
Okay,
You would
dude,
buy
Xbox got the red thing
a
of doom,
pro
bro.
controller, bro. You would buy a pro controller. You would not be using those
But-
doggy style controllers to
But
play.
see, a
on your-
PS4 or Xbox controller will last longer than the Switch controllers. Am I right?
Listen, my
Facts,
whole
facts,
point here
facts.
is
Good point.
if it's
Respect
all
play,
about
respect play.
specs, if you're literally Faith Xing up in this piece, all right. Listen,
All about
Xbox
specs.
One
It's all about
and
specs.
Xbox One and PS4, even their standard model is not that big of a difference. Okay, like literally, if you play both of them, you're not gonna be like, man, I can't tell a difference. What made that console generation? What did Xbox bring to the table on exclusives? Absolute jack crap. So when you can both get multi-platform games and also the better exclusives, that's where Sony won.
right.
Xbox One X. Oh, hold up. Second cycle of consoles came out. The Xbox One X, PS4 Pro. Xbox One X, hands down, has better specs than the PS4 Pro, and you can fanboy. I see your fanboy face right now, dog. Let me tell you, their 4K wasn't real on the PS4 Pro. It was checkerboarding, bro. It was up sampling. Xbox One X had native 4K on most games, almost. Whereas Sony didn't have that much on native 4K, and that's fine. But guess what? Sony still won that. You want to know why? Exclusives. It does not a console. If you're going to worry about specs much, get PC. That's all.
I'm
saying.
not really worried
Because
about. I'm saying the specs plays a role, but it's not the top thing. Yeah, the exclusives are there too, but I still want to have a good console that's gonna last and not break like the Switch, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I always wait for like their second edition consoles because they're always in much better shape than their first ones.
They really are. You can't. You like. That's why I wanted to wait for the PS4 Slim before I actually got a PS4, but I ended up just getting a PS4 anyways. And I want to say, I just want to say that this console battle, I want to say that the PS3 versus the Xbox 360, obviously the 360 won versus the PS3, not because of the exclusives,
but the games though.
It's because the 360's console is just way better than the PS3's.
Dude, the HUD was so awesome.
Yeah, like the PS3's exclusive games, they have a lot. They had like Uncharted, they had freaking Resistance, Killzone, you name it. And then like obviously Xbox 360 had their own exclusives.
It had like
but it's because the 360's console. The 360's console was like just way better, and I just want to like.
We got Forza Motorsport.
No. On the
want to play that?
You guys don't realize at the time when those systems came out, Xbox
State of Decay. If you want to play that,
no. You guys don't realize at the time when these. Think about it, the Xbox and PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 console cycle was like 10 years. Like I literally, So I'm telling you, Xbox 360 came out a year earlier. All right. So I'm taking you back to a time machine, right? Of why it had so much steam. Xbox 360 was cheaper, way cheaper. Also, it came out a year earlier. And when it had mega hits on exclusives when it first came out, at the beginning of Xbox 360's life cycle, you had Halo 3, you had Gears of War, you had the Motorsport series, you had a few, I think there was a few more, but again, I don't remember too much back then.
You want to play Forza?
But listen, you don't understand. But Microsoft got comfortable. They got comfortable. So when it came to mid-cycle of that generation, they stopped developing really any more exclusives than Gears of War and Halo. They didn't develop anything else really. And they focused more on media.
Yo, Connect. You want the Connect?
Yeah, that's
oh my god.
So, and if you look at the sales figures during that time, when they was focusing on their media aspect, 360 was on that second half of its life cycle. The PlayStation 3 started focused on exclusives. Or they started having heavy hitters like the Uncharted. Uncharted started getting more developed. You had The Last of Us and Killzone, and you had all of them exclusives coming out then. And people better understood the PlayStation 3's hardware because at the beginning of the time, PlayStation 3 was very hard to develop for. So PlayStation 3 on the second half started winning because they focused more on gaming than Microsoft, who was like, let's go to media. Everyone wants it for media. And then that's how the Xbox One really lost its steam.
Bro, Xbox One really carried it with Quantum Break. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Quantum Break was sick.
But Xbox is going in a different direction. So I see them most likely, they might not, but I most likely see them losing this console race because I don't feel like they're trying. I feel like they're trying to move everyone to a streaming service and because they're pushing their Game Pass really hard.
State of Decay 3 is coming out for Xbox Series X, dude. It's gonna be sick.
But that's my point.
They're more really they're focused on figuring out how they can get all this money back. They done paid Ninja and Stroud. That's what it is.
No, I just want to like
30 million on this dude.
I just want to put out there going back to our original to my original statement basically was that back then the PS3
ever.
PS3, Xbox 360, and then there's the Wii, bro. No one cared about the Wii. Nintendo has been down.
What do you mean?
Bro, Wii Sports, that was the only game there. Name another good Wii game other than Wii Sports.
There's a lot.
Dude, Mario Party? Are you retarded?
Mario Kart?
Bro, any Mario thing to me is dead, bro. Because they've been
Super Smash Bros?
Oh my god! Someone get knocked the fuck out of here! What are you talking about, bro?
Dude, Doc, you're literally so up Sony's butt right now. Like, get the freak off your high horse here.
Bro, you barely even play on the PlayStation, bro.
Did we? Did we like
you see
win
the-
any
you
of
see
the
the-
on any of the
did you see-
console wars?
Did you
dude?
see the? Yeah, it did actually. Did you see the Wii
What?
sell figures,
What?
bro?
The what?
Did you see the Wii sell figures?
Do you not
Wii
understand
U-
when the Wii came out?
The Wii
Like
U
that was a
the-
phenomenon, bro. It was like the new tech at the time.
Dude,
you know
everyone,
that, right?
everyone has a Wii. That's why they're so cheap now, because literally everyone had them. So you see them at thrift stores because everyone had them.
because he can never win in Wii boxing, bro.
What up, Jay? What?
What's up, Jay
But,
Wash? But like no, I'm just
oh,
saying
no.
we.
No. Look at
He
this.
said,
Look at
no,
this.
no.
No, look
No.
at this. I'm going to send it in VIP.
No.
You look at this Google search I did. Look at that link. Check that out.
Look at Google. Yeah.
Goo
Actually, take out the plus though, because I accidentally had the plus.
Man,
on
send
plus
it on the chat, bro. Like, I
Hey,
can't-
Oh my bad. Sorry.
I can't bring out Discord,
Everyone
it'll
really
pause us.
poops on the Wii U. I still have one, and
Look,
I use it.
I was gonna go towards the Wii U as well. I can't bash on the Wii U. I had a Wii. Also, funny story about the Wii back then. On Christmas time,
You guys see that link?
my mom, she wanted to surprise me, and she was asking, "Oh, what
great.
console do you want?" And I was kind of
That's great.
hinting towards the PS3 at the time, and she ended up giving me a Wii. Okay, so I had all the games for the Wii and all that, and then I bought my own PS3. That's the thing. I've been playing PS. I've been like a PS fanboy. Not gonna lie, like PS1, PS2. I got the PSP, and then I got that weird ass PSX thing that was just like a small PS1 thing. This was like way back then though, and then I got my PS3 again, but with the Wii still in my possession. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I've been comparing like the Wii games and like the games for the PS3, and I still am a PlayStation fanboy because of the exclusives for the PS3. And like our original statement was like, you know, how the PS4, the Xbox One, and then the Switch, like whoever won that race, I want to say like the PS4 did, because I know that the PS3 and the Xbox 360 had like a little battle, and then the Wii came in, but then the Xbox 360 still grabbed it. And then after that, it was the PS4, the Xbox One, and then the Switch came on. Or was it the Wii U? Because I know the Switch was like...
listen, okay. You know, Junkie has to inform here. The Wii U is considered to be you kind of just had to put the Switch off to its own thing, to be honest with you, in this race. Because it came out in 2017, right? Sony and Xbox One came out in like 2013. The Wii U did come out then, in 2012, but it fell flat on its face. So like that was a console failure. And so everyone's now Nintendo, and then the Switch came out. And the Switch, see, you can't say the Switch has lost. If you count it in this generational race, you can't count it as a loss yet because it's still selling like crazy. You literally have a hard time buying them.
The
because
reason
they're out
why
of
the
stock,
Wii
so-
U failed was because they didn't promote it as something new.
No, it was
like,
no.
They were just like, buy the Wii U.
Honestly,
That's it.
the only promotion they had for the Wii U was the golf thing. Like,
That
oh, you
was
can
it.
you can put the other screen on the ground and actually smack
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
whoa, that's
that-
dope.
That was
That is
it.
dope.
But with the
Well,
Switch,
can't wait
they
to
have
play that.
they have
Well,
so
the-
many different promotional things for the Switch, and they
Well,
really wanted this thing to sell just because they did not promote the Wii U
well,
the right way.
You see, the Wii U, they marketed it for a thing for kids, and also people were confused. I heard a lot of threads that was confused about it because I thought it was just an extension for the Wii because they just put a U on it.
That's
They
what
was
I'm
like, is this an
saying. It
extension for the Wii? Is this? But if you look at all their trailers back then, it was all just showing kids. Whereas when the Switch came out, they showed Skyrim, Doom. They showed all these rated M games, and they showed adults playing it. And you might think that's crazy, but they was promoting it so much heavier towards adults and teenagers and like an older audience. And so they knew it wasn't like just for kids, you know, because like the Wii U was more seen as like just a kid's console. And then the Switch came out, and they had third party support because it was easy to develop for, or you know, it was like easier to port stuff to. So like they had so much better marketing support for it. They didn't shut out third party publishers at all. They just let them develop for it, and that's why I feel like they've done a lot better. And also, it's pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, they have that Joy-Con drift issue, but if you have a Pro controller, which I feel like a lot of people have, like as another controller to connect to a Bluetooth controller, Honestly, my Switch hasn't had any hardware issues at all. Like I haven't had any overheating issues. I haven't had any cracks. I haven't had anything like that. And considering how it's a really good hybrid console, to be honest with you. Like it's crazy how far handhelds have come. Like if you use it as a handheld, it's crazy how far it's come from playing a Game Boy, bro. Like Game Boy Advance.
Joe Watch saying what is
but-
happening
but-
anymore, bro. Yeah, I feel you.
But where when the new Xbox and the new PS5 come out, that they're about to surpass the Switch, Chucky. You just might as well just leave them where they are.
Also, like looking at what Junkie sent me, like the sales, the figures, the PlayStation 2 obviously was a monster, and like I totally agree with that one because the PS2 was like the best. Dude, you can't compare the original Xbox and the PS2, bro. The PS2 was extreme, bro. Like it was like all the games.
Was one of the greatest consoles ever, bro.
The PS2 is still my favorite. No, I'm just like I know that's not what we're talking about, but I just want to like say that it breaks my heart that the PS Vita is way down here. The Vita had so much potential, dude, that they just kind of like they didn't even try. They're like, oh, let's make the PS Vita. Oh,
they literally gave up marketing for it at all. They just like threw it out the window.
I hate it so much.
I watched my Vita when it first came out.
I loved my Vita, dude.
It had support when it first came, like a very short support, but it still had support, so it had potential. He's like, oh, this is cool, and then it just died, and they're like, oh, okay, well, I use it to collect dust. It collects dust. Mine collects dust. That's what mine does. I don't really consider myself a fanboy. I just look at all.
I honestly don't know how a console wins a race. Like, units sold here, PS3 outdid the Xbox 360, but everyone knows the 360 outdid the PS3. So, also the Switch here, the Switch has like 62 million. I guess if you updated during the Corona, it probably had a surge because it was sold out everywhere, bro. It was crazy.
But one thing I want to consider here, look how crazy it is how much the Switch has got, because like the Xbox One came out in 2013, and look at its sales compared to the Switch that came out like way later.
Xbox One.
Look at PS4, bro. Look where PS4 is right now.
Well, yeah, because
I mean,
it's PlayStation.
The thing is just considering time for all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that it's not winning. I'm just saying that it's impressive how many people have bought a Switch in the short time it's been out.
It's crazy how people has more Game Boy Color,
Sony,
PS4,
and Nintendo. They're the top gaming people right now. So
I consider
they're back and forth.
Yeah, bro. But have you ever played the Soulja Boy console?
Yeah, that's true. What I think will happen is,
did he just say the Soulja Boy console, bro?
Again, I
we
think
need to stop,
Microsoft. I think Microsoft
so
is
young. He's like, oh, what are these? What are those?
I think Microsoft is kind of getting away from gaming, though, as far as like console. Like, I don't feel like they're focused on consoles. Because think about it, Microsoft has literally like put all their games on PC. Like, you can buy them off Steam, you can buy them off the Windows Store. Like, they're pushing it on our platforms, mobile. Game Pass. I feel like they're trying to go to more streaming, because they even said when they release, you can still use your Xbox One for stream. I think they said for a streaming device, for the newer games. So really, I feel like after this console, they're not going to make another console. I feel like this is like the last.
The Game Pass has literally been their strongest factor in terms.
Oh yeah,
like it's the greatest deal ever, and it's literally carrying them.
Yeah, I mean but again, as I'm saying, I think they're just going to get away from consoles after the Series X. I don't really see why they would if their streaming thing goes as well as it's been going, and if it goes even more higher.
Xbox has accepted defeat. Also, the fact that they're putting all their games on the PC, and it makes sense, and I actually appreciate that they did that, because it makes no sense for you to
just have it on the console.
Have both of them on like the Xbox and the PC. Like, that's obviously for sales. That's bad, because majority of the people has a PC, and they can just like, oh, I can just install it here. So why would I buy the new Xbox? You know what I mean? And with the Xbox One X, I might still grab it just for like whatever, just to say I have it or whatever. But like I'm definitely getting a PlayStation first before the Xbox. And unless they have an exclusive that I'm like going to die for, like Persona 4 Golden was just on the Vita for the longest time, which is why I bought a Vita in the first place. And honestly, here I think Xbox is just sticking towards PC gaming, because honestly, I feel like there are more PC gamers than there are console gamers nowadays with like the whole Fortnite thing and all that. See, I'm not sure. I'm saying this
I kind of
out of like theory or whatever. I feel like there are
doubt
more
that
PC gamers
because people, I'm telling you, around most common people, right? They are scared when it comes to gaming PCs, and I've talked to people, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't know. It's just so much money, and it's just so much this." So they just buy when they see. Like right now, they just see like a $200 console. They're like, "Oh, I'll just pick that up so I can play Madden." Like a lot of people just like them like they'll either just play Call of Duty or sports games and stuff like that. And they're like, "I don't," And I feel like we just credit that because we play like online games, online shooters. And it seems like there's so many people.
Yeah.
But when you consider the other people that get them for family, like families just pick up consoles, they don't pick up gaming PCs.
I mean that is true. I honestly was not thinking about that. I was honestly just thinking about like the servers and how it's more populated on the PC versus the console or whatever. But Jay Watch did say that Game Pass for Xbox is trash. You could buy the game for the same amount of money as buying Game Pass for 4 months. Where if you don't have Game Pass, you can't play the game that you could have paid for.
But the thing is, if you're playing just one game, you don't have to pay 4 months of Game Pass, so you can just buy like a 1 month Game Pass thing. And plus, there's a lot of Xbox usually does give like a lot of trials away and stuff. But also, Game Pass, if you don't have much money, because not everyone has money to buy new games, and Game Pass has a lot of games on there. I feel like they have a decent variety of games that you could play. So you're really just not paying for one game. You can download and try a lot of different games.
It's $5.
And also. And I think you also get a discount if you decide you want to buy one of the games off of it from it.
I feel like the Game Pass is like the our generation of Blockbuster for like games.
Yeah,
big fact.
So like I don't like I'm not hating on them. Like I actually agree on them, like the subscription based for especially for people who like how people buy games on GameStop and then like after they beat it they just return it and buy another game for it because they're saving money. I feel like the subscription based they're saving even more because they have all these games in their arsenal, and if you're playing video games every single day and you have all these games, I feel like it's really worth it. But you just need a decent internet because it is streaming off of your internet as well. And even with PlayStation Now, whenever I first played PlayStation Now, I had Comcast before. This was like back when my internet was just garbage, right? I played Resident Evil 4 and I played one other game, but then like sometimes every 2-3 hours or so, my game would pixelate, it would lag, and it would send an error message, and then it would come back. So like I feel like that's the only downside is that you need to have like a decent internet to like stream these games because they're not like Netflix or Hulu where you can just put them on 1080p and then just like enjoy the movie that you're watching or the show that you're watching. The video games needs like good latency for you to actually enjoy the game and like get immersed into it. So I'm not trying to like promote the Game Pass or the PlayStation Now thing or whatever, but I'm just saying that I feel like it's a good idea.
Well,
and
also
I have the Game Pass for it, so
the good thing with Game Pass though, if you have, let's say you do have an Xbox One or you do have a gaming PC that can handle games, you can actually just play them natively off your hardware, and you can download them, and play them all natively off your hardware, so that way you don't have to stream the service, and so that's a good way too. I think it's a really good service. I think honestly, in my personal opinion, I feel like Game Pass is more smoother than PS Now so far.
Definitely. PS Now is garbage. That's why I canceled my subscription for it because they're relying on how Netflix and Hulu does their thing. Like with Game Pass, you can definitely install your game and play it in your hardware, so you don't get that weird pixelation, or if something goes wrong with your internet, then you can't play the game anymore. because it's unplayable at that point. So like I feel like PlayStation needs to like pick up on that. So like the only thing I like about Xbox is, you know, it's the Xbox Game Pass and all that.
Whoever thought of streaming a video game,
Oops.
Sony needs to be fired. Why would you ever? What? Hello?
Yeah.
I mean it
You know-
works. It works, but like it's not. I feel like they could do
Not-
better with it.
Not everyone has the internet to support it though. Like I mean, I feel like in the future, you know, people have better
But
internet.
not even
and
that.
stuff.
But the PlayStation only runs on 2G.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
What? Why?
Bro,
They need to
look
be
at
fired.
look at the Xbox One X, dude. It looks like a
Looks like a PC.
Looks like
But,
a refrigerator.
it really looks like a refrigerator, like a
It's a mini
miniature
fridge.
Looks like a mini fridge. It's crazy.
Oh, you got Jay? Do you have satellite internet? But like I feel like, you know, I don't really I like
Alexa.
all the like I own I feel like most consoles, you know, and so I played on all of them, and I don't really hate on any of them really. They're all got their aspects, and if they play games and it runs them decently well, then it's good. It just comes when it comes to launch day, and they're barely any different, and one's really higher than the other. Most people are going to go with the cheaper option. So,
Bro, man, let's talk about how Sony didn't even show up to E3 last year.
No.
and they still they still beat Microsoft.
you know, I feel like E3. I feel like E3. I feel like that was E3's going to be E3's last show because you know, 2020 didn't happen, and so I feel like it's over for E3. RIP E3.
E3's done. Bro, I feel sorry for PAX. I think PAX East got canceled. No, I think
Well,
it actually
obviously,
happened
all
before
all the conventions got canceled
everything.
because of
I
this
think
COVID thing.
PAX happened just before.
Can we talk about that one Chinese game? What is?
What Chinese game?
I don't know if it says it in chat, dude.
What Chinese game? Is this man talking about?
Yeah. PAX happened. No, yeah, PAX East happened before the COVID stuff. So, but PAX West is coming up, but apparently they're not shutting it down. So.
What?
Friday,
Well,
September 4th.
How are
Monday,
you expect
September
to have? How do you expect people to practice social distancing if you're not going to cancel your event, your convention of what I call a canned tuna convention, because that's pretty much what you are inside a convention. I went to Comic-Con, bro, and it was just like bumper to
PAX
bumper.
Online. They're doing PAX Online.
He's talking about a speedrunners game, I think.
Faith.
Oh, his Chinese version? Man, we're not
Man.
talking about that, bro.
I think honestly, I think it's kind of.
Is this? Well, I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, for audio listeners, right? We're watching this Xbox One X, Xbox One
They
X
got
showcase over
Minecraft.
here. Why does this man have Minecraft on that blade? That is the worst game you can show right now for this newer generation.
Look at that ambient lighting, bro. Look at that. You see that?
The power
that?
of
The power of the Xbox One X. Here is
Ah!
there's no way
unbelievable.
no way PS5 is beating this.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
The
look at
thing
that
that-
ray tracing on.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty dope. I actually approve of that. That's insane.
the
Stop.
thing the 360 can run, but this version's got ray tracing.
Oh, let's go.
Let's see it with the glowstone. Y'all ready? Oh, actually, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, it is. It's dope. I'm telling you, all like the colors, the lightings, and all that.
That is really
That's dope. I might play Minecraft.
Actually,
on the
But
Xbox.
let's
We
talk
could-
about how mods have already
could
done
add-
this already, bro.
Yeah, that's true too.
That
But you
is
can
true.
also just try out ray tracing now, because it's on the Windows 10 version of Minecraft. And if you got a ray tracing card,
Man, they're talking about the consoles, bro. Stop bringing like PC into this.
He said the Windows 10 version.
Man, you can always find it
Because
cheap
that's
on
what
GTA.
This is Gears 5 they're showing right now.
I actually thought I was.
Hitman if you can't find a good
I thought-
game to show.
I actually thought I was buying the Java edition, but it was the Windows 10 edition, and I didn't know that.
Man, it's
crazy.
all
I got bamboozled.
You
but-
did.
it's been missed.
Anyway,
What?
it was cheap, so it's okay.
Man, it's getting zapped, bro.
But yeah, I'm probably not gonna buy one on launch because I don't see much point in it. And I will probably wait till make sure none of them have overheating issues because it seems like when that's a console's most issue when it first launches is overheating. It seems.
I feel like because
So,
it's so compact that they only have like factory made like fans for it. Like in like in your PC, if you buy like a pre-built PC, you're gonna get the bootleg fans. Cause like one of my fans before like stopped working, so I had to buy like Corsair ones, and
he had to buy
it's
them
been
Corsair
fine.
ones.
It's been fine ever since, and I feel like if they actually made the console a little bit bigger, obviously it look like it would look janky if it was bigger, but at the same time, it would help out with
But
most of the
you don't-
overheating issues because you can put fans in it. You can, bro. I was hoping that they would actually make the PS5 and the Xbox One X
Get a
water
PC,
cooling.
bro.
like if they would just have internal water cooling in these consoles, it would solve all the overheating problems,
But
and it would actually
what
put the
you don't-
consoles on
what you-
like fairly close to the PC.
What you don't consider is the price, though. The
Yeah,
price
like,
of water
yeah.
cooling.
Look,
You don't. They're going to.
not
Man.
even talking about the price. They got the money for it. They just don't want to
But-
pay for it.
But the
then it's all about-
size.
But then it's
If
all
you
about
do the size part,
it's all about pricing.
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like you can
Yeah.
suffer. Like
Yeah.
if my PlayStation was a little bigger than it is now, I don't care. Like as long as it doesn't overheat, as long as it doesn't run like a freaking jet turbine. You know what I mean? Like also, I feel like they should like add this if they can't. Because they make it to where you can't customize, you can't upgrade your consoles, just so whenever they release another console, you would buy it, period. But what they're doing with the PS5 now is like, oh, we have two versions of the PS5. We have the digital version, and we have the one without the CD drive. So I'm like, okay, so you have that, so why not have more variety? Why not have, oh, we have this PlayStation with water cooling or whatever, and then like, you know what I mean?
but the thing is, Doc, you don't understand. These markets are consumer. They're supposed to be simple for consumers, though. Like these people, again, are like the marketing to the moms, the parents of these kids, and stuff like that. Like it's supposed to be for common marketing. Whereas
yeah,
if you're wanting all this stuff, again, it's like them people that are concerned with those factors, like you, are probably going to buy a PC. I mean, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I mean, if you're going to have like
look.
different upgrade paths and stuff,
I'm
then
saying water
different.
cooling. It's not. It doesn't even have to be like the expensive ones. You can have like a small tube going because like the PlayStation, the consoles, it's not like the PC, right? It's all merged in there. Like if you open up your PlayStation, you have your motherboard, you have your little processing unit there, and then you have like. Yeah, there's no graphics card because it's actually built inside the thing. I'm just saying about like temperature wise, because consoles they get heated up super quick. So if they actually made it to where like they would install just a little bit of like water cooling on there with extra fans, I don't know, and it would solve a lot of issues and like it would actually run games better. But like you said, it would bump up the price a little bit, but they can make it to where like, oh, we have the standard one and then we have the one that's actually a refrigerator. You know what I mean? Like the Xbox One X already looks like a refrigerator. Why not actually put cooling components in it to actually not make it overheat?
Let's put some drinks in there.
And then you can put your beers in
Let's
there or
some
whatever, bro.
Did anyone just see that expansion slot on that thing though?
That was
Did you
pretty
see that
dope.
1 terabyte? Yeah, that was
pretty
crazy.
dope. I was like, hey.
That was nice. That was
Wait,
actually
what?
pretty nice. I'll give Microsoft some credits on that. Go back in the video a little bit. I don't know, probably about a minute, I guess.
They had like a little memory card. You can have a little.
They had a memory card for like a 1 terabyte memory card. That was crazy.
Is it this
That's
one?
pretty slick.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going back. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right there.
There.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, they have
Look
memory
how small
cards
that
now?
thing is. That's crazy.
That's insane. If they can make that, why can't they make a compatible water cooling, bro? That's what I'm saying, bro. These freaking consoles, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
But like I said, I just think they don't want to move console into like the whole PC marketing. You know what I'm saying?
what I've been
That's
arguing
that's
with
what that's what
everyone-
I'm getting. What Reese is getting at there
They
because
don't
I feel
want to do that.
they're trying to make it simple. I feel like consoles. I feel like consoles are like simple. You know, they're supposed to be simple. They're supposed to be like, oh, I can plug and play this and plug a disc in, and there you go, or download a game.
I mean, it's
and
gonna
there
be
you go.
simple. It's not gonna be like complicated. I'm just saying, like, if they have like a factory-made water
Dog.
cooling.
Stop, bro. You're
But
not getting
if-
your water cooling console.
But literally,
Microsoft-
like what I'm
Sony,
What I'm-
bro.
I mean, you can.
My-
you can ask
my-
someone to make it for you. You know
my-
what I'm saying?
my
People
point
buy
is-
consoles all the time.
is think about the consumers that are buying these consoles though. Most of them are like them people that was confused with the Wii U, bro. They didn't realize that it was another console. They thought it was still a Wii, bro. Like that's the type of people we're talking about here. So
But-
if they put water cooling, they go about, what's the difference? I can't understand.
Can you put water in that?
So
They don't
then
have
about,
to
well-
advertise. I'm just saying, like, they
They
could
gon-
just
they
add
gonna
that
pull a
in
faith
there.
X,
They
bro.
just add that in there without telling
you're
anyone.
talking about different models, bro. That's all
Or
I'm
they
saying.
can do
also-
different models too.
Also,
like,
no, you can't have water cooling in a console. Think about it. A console is light and small and gets knocked over all the time.
Well, that's your fault if you knock it
no,
over, bro. Who
No, and
knocks
then,
your
like,
console off?
you'd be surprised. People take that to places, bro. It's portable. They take it. You're not taking your PC to the hotel.
Let's talk about how Faith brought his PC to a water park, though. Like, no one's just gonna talk about that. All right, let me read the chat real quick. Jay Watts said, "My brother has a 1K PC, iPhone 11, Xbox, nice setup, and is probably gonna get this Xbox. Yet I'm over here with a beat up iPhone and laggy Xbox and crappy internet. My brother even has a huge bed, and I'm on the foot. Man, dude, I can't even say the word, but that sounds like something that you need to like go over with your brother or your parents. Soon they're gonna make a console that is big as a TV. I travel a lot, and I put my Xbox in a backpack. I'd ruin everything.
See?
With water cooling, I don't think you'd ruin it
Dog,
unless
You
you
would.
puncture
You
something
would.
on it, bro.
You would ruin it.
Sony and
Have
Microsoft
you-
just put water cooling in their
Have you
PCs,
seen, Doc, look
Let's
up
look
the water
up-
cooling video
yeah,
right
yeah.
now, and let's see what you're trying to have in consoles, bro. Look this up, bro. And then plus two, with water cooling, you would have to set it up. It doesn't
All right.
come just
No,
automatically working.
Do you
Dude,
wanna know
Alienware already has their setup, so I didn't even.
how
set
much
mine
is
up.
it, bro?
No.
The thing is-
no. Look up actual. Don't look up the fan water cooling. Not the pump. We're talking about actual water cooling.
But even
Man,
then, look,
we
this
can- we can
radiator
also
is
do
like
the
80
fan.
bucks alone.
Yeah, that's
Whereas
that's
the fan
nothing.
You
would be-
add 80
I'm
bucks
just saying,
to a
like-
console. Whoa, bro! Like you can like I would pay 200 for my console. You know what I'm saying?
No, yes, you. I'm not paying $200 for water cooling on a console, bro.
That
I'm
is
not paying no
crazy.
extra
You don't
bullshit.
understand. You don't. What I'm trying to bring my point to you is they're targeting a different market than PC gamers, bro. They're marketing people that want cheap ways to play games and where they can make money, bro.
That's
And
why
how they
that's
can-
why I'm saying that they could have like variety of them, bro. What is that? What is that you're not getting, bro? They have a regular one with fans, and then they have one with water cooling, more expensive, obviously. I'm just saying they need to add that option because I don't want to like MacGyver my PlayStation and actually put water in it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what you gonna have to do.
No,
It's not
Junkie.
even like
Junkie
it's
is not
water,
understanding
bro.
what I'm saying. I'm just saying they need to make
I got
that
my
into the
headphones.
separate thing. I know you have your headphones because you walked out with it, bro. I'm just saying they need to have like, you know how the PS5 is? Because I thought like, oh, they have one console. Okay, cool. But then they introduced, oh, we have this PS5 without a CD drive.
Have you looked up the cost of a water cooling kit and
Bro,
have you seen
Like, look, before you say the cost,
You can't travel.
before you
You
say
can't
the
travel.
cost, before you say the cost for it, I'm just saying this is a completely different console. You can buy the standard for regular
Poison.
market
You
price.
see that? It says poison on that container, bro.
For
That is
market price,
crazy.
bro. And then they can make a beefed up console with water cooling, better everything for probably twice the price. But that's like different. That is for people who doesn't want their PlayStation
Dude.
overheating. Because
The-
that is the most common problem that the console players has is that their console keeps overheating. Like, oh, why does my Xbox have this
No,
ring?
it's just called make sure you clean out your fans on a usual and make sure that it's not on the ground, bro.
My point also here is, if someone was to pay this much for an upgraded console, guess what? They would buy a PC. That's my point. If
Why would I buy a PC? Why would I buy a PC if I wanted to trophy hunt? If I wanted to play Uncharted or The Last of Us, bro?
that's a limited. That's like a 1% of people. Okay, that's a 1%.
That is not a
market.
1%. That is you're over exaggerating because there's a lot of people who would pay for that type
Wow.
of
A
console.
lot of people that would play those games.
Bro, like that there's a huge, like, you don't know about it, but there's a lot of Sony fanboys on here. You know how many communities I'm in right now that are Sony fanboys and Platinum Hunters,
Doc,
bro?
no, this is your task. Go to a
Look at this
subreddit
man pouring
or
just
listen to me. Go
What?
to a subreddit and make them fill out a survey saying, would you guys would rather have a water cooled PS5? Yes
That would
or
cost-
no?
that would
And you
cost
bring
more.
back that. You bring back that data, and we will see.
Do you see? I think, don't you have to refill the water every so often? So you have to open up the console.
You gotta
Yeah,
clean
you
that
have to
out.
open. You would have to open up the console, doc.
Bro,
That people would have to
you
take it out
put
the
oh my
screws.
god, casual people have to work for their console? That is
They
ridiculous.
wouldn't. They wouldn't do
I'm not
that.
gonna buy. I'm not buying that.
I'm
I'd rather
telling you,
use the
most
regular.
people
man.
won't.
This man modded this thing, bro. Look at that.
What
it's too
the
much work.
freak? I would buy this. That's insane.
And you would
Bro.
have to keep it up. That's the
Yeah.
thing. You don't keep it up the way you would have to. I'm telling you, bro. Not many people
Yeah.
would do the extent you want it to go.
No,
I
no,
haven't
no,
even cleaned my PC
It's not even like water cooling in period. Like they have like water cooling with like fans or whatever, where you don't have to like.
Bro, I'm about to throw
Do
this
anything
whole
with it.
microphone.
Bro, I'm just saying. I'm not saying like this type of water
Oh,
cooling.
yeah.
Like this requires maintenance and work, bro. That's a lot of work. I'm just saying like the one my
what?
PC has is like it's water cooling, but like it's
The
like
pump? You talking about just the pump with the fan?
yeah.
Yeah.
Are y'all thinking about like actual high grade water cooling for the console? Is that what we're arguing about?
Bro, no, that's not water cooling though.
It is. There's water in it.
And very little.
All right.
Yeah, but it still helps.
Why don't consoles water cool?
My brain is mush, says Jay Wash. Yeah.
And
it's
you,
happening
all right,
time
you
to
ready?
time.
You ready? You ready? I said, why don't I looked in. This is a Reddit forum. This is a Reddit thread. These are actual people here. Why don't consoles water cool? I've been wondering this for quite a while. Why don't Sony or Microsoft create an AIO
Are you
water
sure that's
cooler
not
for
me
their
who posted
consoles?
that Reddit?
All right, so their comment section, right? Water cooling fails too often. Plus, it would be way more expensive when an
Oh.
extra fan would do the job.
Boom.
Because they hire people with advanced degrees to do profit and loss comparisons and have
Boom.
their profit model screwed down pretty
Big
tight.
facts.
They would be bigger, more expensive, and have more points of
Boom.
failure.
Boom.
That's why
Because
they don't do
people
it.
have to maintain that, bro.
Boom. Doc,
People don't wanna
your
be opening
point
up
is
their
the failure.
consoles.
It's over. It's
Everyone
done.
in this thread literally told why they wouldn't, bro.
Yo, why
Yeah.
doesn't my USB have water cooling, bro? Sick of
Oh
it.
my
Man,
God.
look,
Water
man,
cooling
man.
costs more than the RMAs that they have to do. Also, they want their consoles to.
I
Right
want
now,
I
if
want
you
you I want you to
use-
save this VOD. Okay.
Hold
5
up,
years
hold up,
from
hold
now,
up.
they're
Shut-
gonna make
shut up.
they're
Shut
gonna
up.
There's
make a
not, there's
water
not, there's
cooler.
not.
Third,
I'm just gonna
try
say,
to
bro.
Third, try to lift your PC. It's heavy. People want computers and consoles. They are small and light and can fit in their TV, no problem. A water cooled console would be far heavier for people to use,
Boom.
as far as like bigger size.
I'm
So-
talking about like smaller water cooling. It's console is a small
What do you
thing.
mean, dude? You're talking about like a whole new invention,
Why
bro.
don't you water cool your PC, bro?
I'm
There
not
we go.
talking about the
There we
PC,
go.
bro.
There we
I'm
go.
I'm talking about like the
There we go.
console
There we go.
itself.
No, you're so high about
The
water cool. Why don't you do
console has a
Yeah,
small
why don't you
motherboard
use
compared to the
the PC?
PC, and like it's all mushed in together. That's what I'm saying. They can invent something,
Man, you're pissing me off with this point.
bro. But they got
No, no,
like
no.
they got like
There's a whole
water.
thread. There's a whole thread against you. How are you going to defend this?
I just want to say we should save this VOD so whenever they do make it, bro, I can just say Taco B has
Yeah,
one,
when-
bro.
Oh,
when we're 80 years
I might
old,
lose
it's like-
today, bro. I might lose today, bro.
When the
But
consoles
in
are
the
PC
future,
sized,
in the future, I will
If
prevail.
they're the size of my full size tower, then it does not count. Okay,
it
sir.
doesn't. It
What?
doesn't.
If
What?
it, I'm talking about if the consoles later on.
They're gonna make like a portable one. I swear to you, bro. They have a 1 terabyte USB drive this big. How are you gonna tell me that's not possible?
Do you not understand?
That's
Water cooling.
that is the whole memory card. Bro, memory cards have always been small besides
yo.
the floppy disk. But
Besides the floppy disk. I'm
they've
not even.
always
I'm just
been small.
saying. Eventually, someone's gonna like wrap around the all over the motherboard or whatever to cool said motherboard or like the console. Tell me, bro. In the future, Junkie, you can be doing this now, bro. And then in the future, I don't want you to go. Oh yeah, you're right. No, I want you to kneel down. Whatever.
I will never do that. My point here is water cooling will always need maintenance. People that buy consoles treat them like total dirt most of the time. Like they do not treat them with high maintenance cleaning. Okay, you would have to.
I don't
open your
even
console.
maintain mine, and I bought like a whole cleaning
That's my
kit
point.
over here, bro. Like
That's my point. And it costs way more, and they're not going to do that. They have the money
why
to
is
do
your
it.
why is your point the fact that the consumers won't take care of their stuff? If
They
That's
I
not
was,
my only point. That's not my only point. It's going to cost more, and they're not going to be like, "Oh, well, we'll just take the loss." No, they're going to charge more for the consoles. And people be like, "That's ridiculous. This console right here cost me $400 on launch." That is
did
ridiculous.
you hear that? Did you hear that the average game sale or like the average price for a game will be like what $70 now or something?
Man, I'm about to choke slam this,
I know.
bro. Do you hear? Okay, let's rewind back to the Xbox One and PS4 launch. PS4 was $400. Xbox One was $500. People were like, "Ew, $500? That is too expensive for me. That is $100 more." And so, guess what? They went for PS4. My point is, if it's going to be higher, and the other console had a fan cooling and it was way cheaper, guess what? They would just buy that one. That's my point. Unless you're a fanboy for that console.
This is my setup for cleaning stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got this set up. I haven't used it yet because I'm too lazy to actually clean my console
Oh wow,
and
Wow.
my PC, bro.
wow, that's crazy. So
The
you
guy
really
that
just
wants-
Bro,
The
I
guy-
haven't even
guy-
cleaned my PC, bro.
Guess what? The guy that wants
Bro, I
Now,
really
listen-
wanted to clean my PC. I just can't, bro. Like it's just so hard. It's just so hard to like just do it.
the guy that wants water cooling that would have more maintenance for his console won't even clean
Oh,
out the
fudge.
one that he just has to clean. He has a whole kit to clean his fan out, and he won't even do it. How would he treat his water cooling console? That thing would have so much rust and dust in it, it would
Right.
ruin in no time. And
I
guess
might
what?
clean
He-
mine.
You know what I'm doing right now? I am not cleaning my PC. It's water cooled, and I'm just waiting for it to die out and like kind of
Like
see
what?
how long it goes.
I'm about to choke slam
You
bro.
already did that with your other one. Don't do that.
Don't do what? No, my
I'm
other
about
one
to-
is
I'm about
not
to clean
water
mine
cooling.
out tomorrow.
My old
I'm about to
PC
go buy
is
this
not water
SSD.
cooling.
I'm cleaning mine tomorrow.
This man is finally switching to SSD.
No, I need an SSD. I'm not switching to SSD.
Don't you have an HDD drive?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm
you're
getting- I'm
you're
getting an
finally
SS.
switching.
What?
Are you switching the? Wait, are you?
Doc, you're about to get choke slammed by everybody in this stream, bro.
What are you talking about?
Don't you just have an HDD drive, bro? That's why
Yes,
you load
but
a
you
lot
can have
slower
an
than everyone else.
SSD too. You know.
Oh,
just
you're
add-
adding. I thought you were switching. Why would you have your HDD drive on, bro? Why?
What do you mean?
That's
For
all I
video
have.
files.
Buy 2 SSDs.
This is why, and this is why your other PC broke.
It's
Yo,
not
you
broken.
know
It's still
something?
running,
Right?
bro. It's just owned by someone.
I
though.
had I have an SSD and an HDD. I use my hard drive for my video files, and I use my SSD for my games.
Boom.
Wow.
He's so
Yo,
confused.
What do we? Everyone here, bro.
It's
I
been-
don't know if you're on some. I don't
Junkie
know about
is
really-
like, hang on, let me read the chat real quick. Just-
Oh,
just
good
as I-
fuck, bro.
why doesn't my organ have water
What?
water
Bro,
cooling?
say
What?
do you-
Y'all gonna kill each other. It's gonna be on stream. It's best that Junkie's having a mental breakdown. What is happening? I'm confused.
I just want to say, I don't know if Doc's been doing the, today or something.
He's drinking, bro. He's literally drinking alcohol.
That's
right now.
what it is.
And he's back to them pods. Oh, you know what? Pods, bro. That's how he
Let's
sounds
talk
like
about
right now,
pods, bro.
No, we are not. I am getting out of here if you start talking about pods.
Yeah, boy. I'm just
Do not.
saying. I'm just
Man.
trying to give out like possible inventions in the future.
Buy a
And-
P. Dude, I'm
Junkie,
telling you,
I
you're gonna
keep
go
telling
that-
you, unless Sony makes their own PC, it's not gonna be the same.
Shut.
What if I want to play a Sony exclusive? What
Who
if?
says that? Who says?
What if I want my trophies progressed, bro?
Who
Nah,
says
the day
Sony-
they make exclusive PCs, bro, I'm done.
What?
I'm
They have
done.
exclusive PCs. What are you talking about?
Who says Sony isn't going to go down Microsoft's route eventually and just listen? What? Who's to say that Sony isn't going to go down Microsoft's route and start streaming games to PC and stuff? Have
Bro,
their
if-
develop their streaming service eventually?
If Sony makes PCs, bro,
Because
They're
PC is owned by
canceled.
Microsoft. Do you think Sony would do that?
yeah,
Bro, it's a marketing thing, man. No.
yes, they would.
They would not.
definitely would.
They
There's
even
a-
said no to cross plays. Like how would
That's
you
for now. You're talking about future down the road for this water cooling. I'm talking about future down the road. For
that
streaming
what you're
services.
saying is Sony and Microsoft merging right now. That is not happening. Because money. If they merged, it's just money, you know? Let's stop looking at the camera like that, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
We're about to come. We know where you live. We're about to come to your house, bro. If you keep going on about this water cooling console crap, I'm about to slap you, bro.
This man says his GPA is a 1.0.
that's Doc right now, bro.
What? Get the freak.
Yeah, it is. Yo, man,
That's
how-
With this water
zero.
cooling console, man.
I'm just saying
Like,
it's a good idea. I feel like.
No, it's
You
not.
know, let's take
We
this-
already
let's
talked about how it
let's-
wouldn't be.
There's so much stuff that can break. It is water cooling is not as reliable as like there's so much maintenance you gotta do, and people don't put the time in to do it. And if they travel a lot with them, the components
Boom.
can break more often. And guess
Yeah,
what?
bro.
It's bigger, it's more expensive, it's gonna be bulkier. People
big, bro.
don't want all that when they were on a console. They're like, oh,
Big, bro.
I want
See,
an
now, if you
entertainment
said-
center. And like,
If you would have said, "Oh, add more fans," yeah,
There we go.
why
And guess
not?
what?
Wow, dude,
And guess what? For the
problem
so-
I mean, you
for
can
the
have that. We
Sony
can have
fan-
a water cooling with the fans on it.
for the Sony
Why?
fanboys that
Like
want
a
a
pump.
trophy hunt, guess what? They can go get water cooling done in their console and put it in a different case. There you go. Problem solved.
Just run your console through your computer. There you go. That's all it is.
Bro, we-
Remote play.
Man, remote play is cool. It's just
Yo!
just wonky.
Doc, why is remote play on Microsoft? How'd you run it through Windows?
This man
That's
Jake is losing his
crazy.
mind.
That's crazy.
Isn't
Why
that
is
crazy?
that? Why
How
is
did that happen, Doc? I mean, it's like Sony used Microsoft's platform
it's
to
like
use their service.
Wow.
Whoa! So streaming service would be
Whoa.
just too far out fetched.
Whoa, bro.
I'm
Whoa.
pretty sure like remote play on PC.
Man, shut up, bro.
It's not even like it's a myth.
Just stop
bro.
talking, bro.
It's a myth.
I don't want this man right now.
You did not just say it's a myth. We literally just ran it. It is on your desktop, bro.
No,
You can
hang on,
sign
hang on,
in
hang on,
your
hang on.
PlayStation. You can sign in your PlayStation account on the app. How
That
this
is true.
Bro, we gotta end the stream, bro. This is.
Yo, Fast Hit, what up?
We got 9 viewers in here. What y'all doing?
As we're bickering.
Hey, what's up?
Infuriating,
What's
bro.
up, Fast Hit? Yo, bro, I need to like ask you something. I forgot to like message you because yesterday I just fell asleep or something like that. But I'm gonna just say here, everyone on stream, Fast Hit on our chat, he makes good artwork or something like that. So we're trying to ask him to make us artwork for the channel or whatnot. So if you can like make, I don't know, maybe like draw one of us and like then we could like talk about prices and all that, obviously, because I just don't want to like give out like money without like actual
Y'all gotta send pictures to Reese.
without
bro.
the stuff.
This
No, he like Facet makes like animated ones. Like it looks so dope, dude. Like I'm like, I have nothing but compliments for you right now with your talents and your skills and all that. So this is Elon Musk with his like little Tesla truck. Bro, I remember watching this, man.
Bro, I'm having a headache, bro. I need to...
Hit the Cybertruck.
Hey, Fast Hit, we'll pay you something, man. You don't have to do it for free, bro. We'll pay you something. Oh, I'm too young for money. Oh,
Nah,
dang,
man.
dude.
Nah, man.
We pay something. We pay somehow.
Bro,
You want a game?
If you gotta ask your parents, bro, get the me. We got you, bro.
Yeah. If you want a game, we'll buy you a game. You know?
yeah, we can pay you something for real.
Yeah, we can pay you a game if you want like a brand new game. I'll pay you.
Yeah, bro.
I'll-
If you
I'll
want
buy
The
for you.
Last of Us 2 and experience an incredible.
No, you don't
story.
want that game. You
I'm
don't
not
want
buying
that
that.
game.
I'm not buying.
That's about as bad of a
Alright.
game as that.
Wait, what's
watercolor
happening here?
console,
Like,
bro.
Bro, when's it gonna happen? Like, let's go. Finally.
Oh my fucking god. Well, maybe that was a little too hard.
I mean, he started to sweat right there. He's like, oh,
It's
snap.
like, this was the whole point of the demonstration, and it didn't work. Oh god.
Maybe that's a little too hard, you know.
But I
Armor-
guarantee when it comes out, it will work. I swear.
Armored glass.
Oh my god. Bro. He threw it twice.
Oh my
Insult
God.
to injury, bro.
He's
Man,
like,
that's- That's when you sweat. That's when you sweat real hard.
that
you know
that's
what I'm
that's when you put in his weed face. He's like, it was supposed to work.
Hey,
No,
yo,
I-
but
I-
shout out to the man's Elon, bro. He sent people out into space with the rocket, help with NASA. They
That
came
was
back.
a meme for like 5 months. It really was. This man
He's
Elon
doing his
Musk.
thing.
I feel like everyone just found out about Elon Musk because of that meme. Like a lot of the
It's-
younger generations and all that. It's crazy.
You know what's
Did you
crazy?
hear what he
He's
called-
like the freaking the Iron Man of like reality, bro.
But did you hear
He
what he
really
tried to name his
is though.
kid,
That's what I'm telling people. I'm like,
Dude, who did
Does
he
it-
name? What did he name his child, bro?
It was like he tried to name
A2?
it symbols. It was like no, it's like a long list of numbers and symbols. It was like, and then they was like, "Sir, you can't do
What
this."
are they supposed to call your child in
They said
class?
they
bro?
literally told them. They said, "Sir, you can't do this. You have to you have to change it."
he's like, no, I want my son A2 to like A2, come here. Yes,
so
father. He
Yes.
his kid's like,
Yes,
Oh,
father.
you couldn't just name me Alex? Like, what the fuck?
his kid gets like, yes, father. This is A2. I am A2 Musk.
With the music he started.
It's crazy.
He has a lot of kids, bro. I mean,
He does. Did you see that video where he was just like talking to this one lady, and then all his kids was just running around with like iPads and all of that, bro? I'm like, bro, I don't know how you do it.
Bro, his wife left him.
Yeah, his wife left him, and I think they were interviewing his new girlfriend and how it is to be with Elon Musk, and then like they showed all the
What?
kids. Yeah,
Oh, she
like,
divorced
what was
him for the money, bro.
How-
That's the crazy thing.
Dude, I respect the play. Oh wait, no, I don't.
I don't. No, I don't.
Bro, it was
That's a
this
story
one,
all
bro.
you.
Yeah, bro. She like divorced this man, bro. Took half his stuff. Oh my god.
She was like, "Let me get that cyber truck too."
Fast hits doing Reese. Balls.
So I'm doing Reese. I'm doing Reese. Yeah, you could do Reese. That'd be cool.
Elon Musk is literally Bay. Just kidding, says Jay Watch.
Appreciate it, Fast Hit. Appreciate it. We can't wait for the final. So this is this I think was Elon Musk's girlfriend, and then this is what she had to deal
No,
with.
they're still together. I think they're still together. But she,
Are they
I just-
really?
Yeah.
I just want to say Fast Hit, you can take as long as you want, man. No rush on it.
Yeah, man.
And also, we'll pay if you. I know you say no, but literally we can donate you a game or anything, man.
Yeah, bro.
We'll gift you a game for sure.
Those are just, like,
if
4
you
people
don't
on
want to
here.
take money, but if you want to take money, that's fine too. You know, I'll pay you.
Like he can send you his old chair.
I can.
2
You
days.
probably don't want it though, but yeah.
My parents were traumatized.
I mean, look
What-
at that
What is
jawline,
this
sharper than
depressing
scissors.
video, bro?
Bro, she's not leaving this man. Bro, if you leave this man, divorce this
Who would
man,
who would
bro.
leave Elon Musk? It's
Wait,
like
Doesn't
Wait,
he
that's
have a
not-
new girlfriend though?
Yeah,
Because
that's her.
that's a singer. She's a singer. That's the one that he had that kid with that he named.
it'd be funny. It'd be funny if Elon Musk had like a BMW or something in his garage.
He doesn't even have a Tesla. Was that a Tesla?
I don't think it was.
I think that was an old video.
I think it's a Mustang. I don't know. I don't know this car really. I'm not really
I don't know.
a car savvy person, but
It's the core kid off of GTA.
I was gonna laugh if this man had like a different branded car.
Elon going through girlfriends like he goes through toilet paper. Yeah, and he obviously doesn't. I'm not gonna say that. Let me stop. I know how you can pay me without money. Okay, how's that?
I just
What's
want to
your-
know
what's
how he fixed his receding hairline.
Okay, Fast is now leaving.
He said, "I want all of it."
All right, let's let the stream. That was all. That's
Yeah,
all.
bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Yeah, we
Got it.
appreciate everybody who's in the stream lurking as well.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow us. You know, you don't have to follow us now. You follow us when we end the stream. Follow us on you. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Follow
We're
our
very,
podcast on
we're
Spotify.
very close to 100 followers.
That is true.
If we can hit that, that'd be huge.
thank you for all of the follows, especially Abby said for to Joel's head. I don't know. Why
And
it took me a while.
especially Ellie's Abortion Center.
Thank you for the follow, Ellie's Abortion Center. Put a gun.
Fuck
I
it.
can't draw for my life. Put a gun to my head and tell me to draw. I'd say shoot me because I can't. I can't draw either. So you're not
Yeah,
alone there, my
never-
friend. Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
bro.
I hope you like my art. All right, Facet. We'll catch you
I'm
later.
sure
Jay
sure
Watch.
we will.
Thanks
Bye,
for
dude.
chilling out in the chat, talking to us. Everyone who's lurking, we appreciate it. And I'm Daco Bell. To my left, or well, to my right
Mm.
is this is what you say her name, bro.
He's choking it.
This is what you say. To my right is,
Left for junkie.
and in the bottom we got
Eleanor Rigby, aka Swap Me Good Field. Yo, it's Reese.
and the man behind the cam is
Suck my fucking.
Maddie B, the PG person in the group. And this has been Off the Grid, and we are off the
Of all the
grid.
sport.
Oh.
My name's actually Matt.
That's actually Matt.
That's crazy. Now I gotta make.